So excited to be back. We had quite a crazy session last session and ended on quite a little cliffhanger here. So,
indeed.
Yeah, thank you so much for popping around. Hey, Jason.
Hi. Something cannonball.
Yes.
You are correct. Yes.
That was definitely one of the most exciting combats that we had towards the beginning of the campaign.
And it's definitely one of the hardest that I have laughed in this campaign. There have been other good ones, but we all lost our shit a little bit.
Yeah. We lost our marbles.
Jason was also asking me earlier if a cannonball, if it tears you apart as a cannonball would to a low-level character, is that considered bludgeoning damage or would it be piercing? And I said, well, according to the Dungeon Master Guide, it's bludgeoning. But I think you could argue whatever you want to argue.
If it's like a mine and it explodes on impact, and there's also shrapnel, you know what I'm saying? But
but surprisingly, I was surprised that dynamite was force damage.
I was too.
Yeah.
See, but okay,
I would think it was explosion damage.
Counter to the cannonball.
Explosion damage.
Counter to the cannonball piercing thing, if you have a hammer and you hit someone with it and you go through them with the hammer, is that piercing? because it
Well, I
arguably
think
would be
if
the same
If
thing.
you use the side that's used to pull up nails because it has an edge.
Well, I'm thinking
Well,
like a warhammer.
So,
Morning
so
Star.
Jason's
Not like a
question
hammer.
now is
That's
what
gotta
if it was
be
a
bludgy,
spiky cannonball
Right,
or
spiked
a
cannonball.
Morning
Sure.
Piercing, yeah.
yeah, or
I
a
think
little
it's a
bit
combo.
of yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably half and halfy, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to make it.
You
It
could do something
depends
like
on
that.
if it kills you from the stick or the
Yeah, you're like, are
going
you dying
through.
from
I mean, both are
internal
giving you
bleeding?
damage.
But
Yeah,
also,
that's true.
wouldn't it be that the bludgeoning would be more, and then you get a little extra poke?
a little
like,
pokey pokes.
oh, plus
That's
two
like
little
for the
pokes.
sneak-
Right.
the
Or
sneak
like-
Add a D4 of piercing.
Yeah.
Sneak it.
Right.
I like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
like that. You roll something different
Different
for
for the added
for the-
effect.
There you
Yep.
go.
D12 bludgeoning and then sneak attack from the piercing that you don't expect to
And
be on
then
the
if
cannonball.
something happens to like go neener after they also get psychic damage.
Yep.
Right.
I think that anybody should be able to deliver psychic damage
With
if
a
the,
neener.
Yeah, but the player has to be clever enough for the DM to rule it as psychic damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
the roast has to be great enough for
I
the
don't
psychic
know.
damage to hit.
Neener is pretty roasty. Like, I don't think I could come back from that.
Well, I promise to not do that to you because I would never do that to you.
It would be fatal.
It would be.
Yeah,
Oh.
you would get
In real
neener.
Correct.
Yeah.
Fatal.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's a
Okay, I'm never
it's
gonna- I
the
told
it's
you
the
so either.
only thing that can one shot
One-shot me.
anybody.
Yeah.
We get to Nada, you go neener, and
Oh,
she
she's
instant
done.
dies.
She's done.
That's
Right.
what takes her
That's
down.
what takes her out.
I can't wait for both
She's
of your,
just
like, special
really
weapons
sensitive.
To take her out,
Yeah.
though.
Right,
No,
To
right,
be
right.
serious.
Right.
You know, no, it's gonna be a Nilbog that goes, and she's gonna be sitting on the ground laughing the whole time.
Laughing at herself to death.
Speaking of
Yes.
death, I'm not ready.
I'm not dying. It's fine.
I'm okay. Good, because I can't.
I'm just a liver. I didn't make a backup character.
You have a liver.
I am a liver.
You are a liver.
Yeah.
You just regenerate yourself,
I'm just a liver.
like the organ, or
Always-
like you just always be living.
I always be
Always.
living.
You always be living.
I'm a liver.
Okay. It's like you're taking
Yeah.
in the toxins and you're just getting them out.
All of it.
I'm a liver. I always be living.
Yeah.
always be
I'll always
living.
be living.
Always
It's
be
only one
living.
state of being for me. It's
Yeah.
living.
Right.
It's living.
Avoid the vines.
Able.
Doing fine.
Doing
Able?
fine.
All right,
Always
and with
be
that,
living. Yeah.
I think it's about time to come on in, grab that cozy beverage. Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers! Oh,
Cheers.
oh.
Cheers.
Watch it, you're just gonna drown your phone in liquor.
Liquor.
I barely know her.
And last time we were here.
Thank you, Granny.
Okay.
I don't know.
don't
I
know
don't
her.
even. I shouldn't even go here.
So after the butchers took out the Delight node in the Factal District, they noticed that Feywild aspect began to fade. They decided to spend the rest of the day traveling to the Silver Dragon Inn and taking out that node before the end of the day. On their way, they saw an overwhelming army of Delwyn fighters gathering in the streets and decided to take the sewers, where they found a flower still digesting a person. Upon cutting them free, they found Elby, still alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who they thought they had freed with Locatir in the castle prison weeks ago, or a week ago, but learned that the Ailby that they knew had been an imposter essentially from the beginning.
Yeah.
They gave her supplies, they pointed her towards the Neolesian temple before traveling the rest of the way to the inn, where they managed to find their way without any further incidents, and once they arrived, Bugsy put on a pretty convincing Everin vibe,
Did I?
telling the creatures to relocate. However, they seemed to hear something from the vines themselves and attacked the party without hesitation. The battle was gruesome, and although they got the upper hand at first, they saw the vines gathering themselves, turning into another node, and the overwhelming number of Delwyn creatures and the power of the node began to turn the tide. And just as the node began to get bloodied, Nox was knocked unconscious. He saw Nada standing before him, complimenting his power, but essentially said, "I don't need you alive," and felt that kind of tap on his forehead, and lights went out. Her fighter then began to hit him while he was down, and suddenly it seemed like our heroes might be losing. And that's where we're going to pick up here.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
What do you have my HP at, please?
27.
I have you at 49.
Oh.
My notes are so stupid. They're like, plus also this is the section I've clearly erased many
there's, like,
times.
holes
See,
in it. Yeah.
That's what you remember when I told you, hey, you should get a character sheet. It tells a story over time. That's
yeah,
what I mean.
Kyle convinced me to do like a real like pencil character sheet instead of like printing it out all the time, and I am really enjoying it actually. But that part is bad.
That is the reason I use a calculator for. I have
So,
my hit dice on my.
You remember my HP to being 27?
I mean, I just see it up there. I guess that's what it
Oh
was.
no, I'm sorry. You're right. 27. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have.
Once again,
I
I
have
looked at Marlis
22
instead
here.
of Marlis because Marlis and Maria
Yeah.
both start with
Let's
them.
go with 27.
I'm into
27, that's
I'm
what I
into
have here.
27.
Yeah.
I think that looks about
That's
right.
good.
I believe I double checked with you all before we ended the session.
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm at 0.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, I have you all X'd out here.
Yeah,
Actually.
you're like dead. You're
Oh,
fully
okay.
Yeah,
dead.
you're gone. And I'm actually gonna pick up with you, Nox,
Oh, jeez.
before we get to Luminaria's turn.
Typical.
Nada taps you on the forehead. The lights go out as you fall back to your back. You find yourself.
All done. Thank you for
Yeah,
letting
puppy.
us know.
You find yourself in the Tilworth Forest, camping with your mother.
All done.
You've just set up your campsite for the night. You have a fire going as your mother Scar is telling some gruesome story about the cryptids out in the forest, about ways to take care of different kinds of monsters, and just the pure danger of everything. And as you kind of look around, you kind of remember this day, but something feels weird and off. What do you do?
Can I make a perception check to see what I think is off?
Sure.
Can it be survival check to see what might be off?
Not if you called it.
That's fair. Perception, it's still a 12.
12?
Yeah.
It's unclear. Everything does seem to be in its place, seems to be normal.
Okay. Is my mom sleeping currently? Am I the one?
She's
both awake?
She just finished kind of telling her story. You see her setting up dinner for the night, something fresh killed that is now getting roasted on the fire.
Okay. I'll start to sharpen my blade and kind of keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary.
Sure. You see her turning these small wrapped creatures that she has kind of put on the fire, maybe rats, something small. As she looks up to you and a glint, a smile on her face, as she says, "You know I love you, was there?" And Luminaria, we're going to go to you now.
Great.
Visions?
Um,
Also, I like everybody.
Yeah.
Jason, that emoji is so close to what Lloyd actually looks
does
like.
look a lot like him.
well done, bud.
I'm gonna. Where are the fires? They're only.
There's only the one right in front of you here.
Okay.
There are 3 up above you on the balcony, about 15 feet above you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast confusion on the plant. The node.
On the node?
Yeah. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's almost definitely going to be a fail. That's a 12.
It does fail. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna move 30 feet. How far am I from Nox?
From Nox, you are fairly close.
You put
25.
me above him without provoking an op attack from that fighter that's engaged with
Could you do a cool thing where you walk up on that couch and then put your foot up on it, and then the couch flips down, and then you walk to Nox?
Yes.
Yeah.
I walk up to the couch and mount it. And I do like a whole like, I'm coming for you. And I use one of my beads to use a bonus or a bonus action
Great.
to give you, remember what it is.
You got a bead.
I got a
4d8.
bead.
You got a
What do
bead.
we?
48.
4d8, 26 health.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Right.
Nox, as you eyes open and you see Nada still standing over you, a smile still on her lips. She looks back at Luminaria, back to you, and she's gonna go for you again, Nox.
Okay.
You are prone, so.
She's confused.
Oh, that's right. She's got to roll a d10.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when they're confused?
6.
Doesn't move or take actions. Sorry.
How dumb does it look when it's trying to do it, but it can't do
Just
it?
spinning in
you
circles.
see, this thing is just a big, like, amalgamation of vines and flowers. They kind of, like, roll over the different vines. Sometimes they step up and almost pick it up off the ground. You see it kind of, like, roll, stand up. The vines kind of slap around all over the place, missing both of you by 10 feet. Looks like a big, random gloopy glop.
Oh, gloop
Great.
glop.
Go up.
Is it sappy? It's like
Oh, yeah.
sap.
It is dripping right now
dripping
because
off?
it is bloodied. It is
That's
bloodied
nasty.
with sap.
Gross.
That is just kind of like flinging. You probably get a little bit of drops splashing you as it spins around.
Does that
Like,
do
I
anything?
use my shield
No.
to kind of like not get gross. Pull my hair back. Like, ugh. Nasty.
Marvelous.
Yes. I will run towards the squiggle gnome. The node. Squiggle node. So I will go up towards it. Up onto
Ooh,
that
pause
couch.
really quick.
Yes.
You got to make a save though to end the confusion.
Got it.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a 20.
Yep. Now it's your
Boom,
turn.
the confusion ends.
Now I quickly run up onto the other couch.
Yeah.
Great. So you're going to
You also mount it?
Oh yeah. No.
Actually, Luminaria and Marlis, can I have you both please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I didn't get it.
As you get close to it and the stench of death
Disorganized
becomes
mess.
overwhelming.
14.
Starting the day off great, aren't
14
you,
just
Marlis?
succeeds.
1?
That one.
I can't even help
Hey, at
it.
least
As
it's
you
not a
come
saving
in,
throw,
you
not
find
a
your
roll.
stomach
Yeah.
turning. Uncomfortable. You start to spit up a little bit. You are poisoned.
Hey, I spit up acid.
I was just
Where
gonna
does-
say.
where
I was
does
just
it
gonna
go?
say. Is it projectile vomit, and does it go onto the node?
Yeah.
You can still try to get it to
Aim
go
it
on the
on-
yeah, aim it to
yeah.
the node.
Yeah.
Gross.
But you are poisoned, which means that
Great.
any attack you make is going to be at disadvantage.
Wait, how do you do that?
as
How do you
well
aim it?
as ability checks and
I mean,
attacks.
haven't. What?
Ability checks and
You have disadvantage.
attacks
Yeah.
are at disadvantage.
But
Fun.
if you have spells that make them roll,
Mhm.
Yes.
you chillin'.
Yes.
Bugs me. That's how spells work. I know.
No, I was
you're not used to
thinking of
having
something
spells.
else. I was
Oh,
thinking of
oh,
something
oh.
else, but
Yeah.
Magic.
Right.
what is magic?
What is magic?
Your turn done? No.
I hope not.
I haven't started.
Not either.
So,
What were you going to do?
so, I'm up on the couch,
Mhm.
having vomited. And I will. I still have. I would like to cast at an angle,
Mhm.
at a very
I hope so.
yeah. No, get me over a little bit closer to the center.
You want one more?
Yeah, that's. Mm,
You can go one with square if you want.
I'm trying to picture this cone. I just want to. I
won't-
want
it
to
won't
As
make
far as
sure.
cone goes, you're
Yeah,
fine.
it won't
Okay.
hit me. You can angle it.
I cast cone of cold, please.
Yeah. You can angle it like that.
Yeah,
You're
perfect.
fine.
Do it.
You'd have to really try.
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Really, you'd have to try to hit me.
Cone of cold.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's gonna be a saving throw, I assume, right?
Yes,
Correct.
it is.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off to a bad start here. That's gonna be 11.
That was not good for you.
Nope.
So let's see.
They're not
That's
good.
yeah. Yeah, quite bad. So let me roll 8d8. So 1,
88.
8, 8,
Need some d8s?
8.
It's like your fourth cone of code.
Is that
full
8 or
this
7?
combat, I think.
I know, but it's the only one that's hit the node so
Yeah.
far. 2, 4, 6, 7. I need one more.
Jingling.
Oh,
That one
Ooh,
makes
the
me so
jingler.
happy. All right.
The jingle ring.
Okay.
Jangles.
higher than gold, go jingle, jangle, jingle.
Oh, so I got about this far into the game and remembered before that I'm a elf that can trance. I sleep in 4 hours instead of 8 hours. I don't know why I've just never.
Never done anything with your extra 4 hours.
Maybe
literally.
you just were beauty
right.
sleeping.
44.
That's true.
44 of cold damage. You watch as it just freezes over, beginning to shatter certain vines. It pops down to its side, begins to pick itself back up, rolls a little bit. It's going to take double that. It's going to be 88.
Wonderful.
It's looking real rough. Anything else,
I
Mark?
slap it with my tentacle.
Do it.
Tent
At disadvantage.
That's fine. And now that's just for. Yeah.
You rolled the same thing.
I rolled the same thing twice and it was a 3 both
Oh,
times.
boy.
It's just a mocking,
Just
a mocking flare of the. Yeah.
Anything else you want to do, Marlis?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Bugsby.
Bugsby.
Okay, if I recall correctly,
Cadwalladay.
I was peacadwallating. My last bonus action, I took steady aim,
Yes, you
which
did.
means I
You did.
have advantage.
Yes.
Yes.
On the node or the homie?
Don't you just
on
get
homie.
advantage for being
You're also by
Panache?
yourself, so.
yeah.
I'm by myself. Well, that gives by myself gives me sneak attack.
It doesn't.
Panache, I need to have him come to me. There's also I could change shapes to as a
Right,
bonus
right,
action
yeah.
for. Okay, but that's better. Does a 21 hit this boy?
21 definitely hits.
Okay, great. All right, so it's gonna be 11, and then I am going to
Sneaky.
trip him. So I used one of my sneak attacks to trip him.
Okay. So I roll a.
I don't know what you roll.
You
I-
leave.
Oh, you have to succeed on a DC 17.
Correct, and you take
What
the.
kind of saving throw?
Dexterity.
Sorry, Dex.
You remove it from your sneak attack damage, so you
Yeah,
still roll
so-
the rest of your sneak attack.
I will.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you
Fail.
you fail.
You
So
trip.
so I will get. Wait, what happens if I trip
No,
you?
he's just on the ground.
He's
He's just on the ground. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
still roll
that's
your.
why you roll the damage
But
first.
that would give me
then-
advantage potentially next time. Okay,
Right.
correct. So then I have 5.
Yeah, 5d6.
to play with. All right, we got 5, 6. So 12. 12 plus 11, 23
23.
total
Hmm,
We're gonna
damage.
take half of that, so it's gonna be 11.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
16
Thank you.
plus 11.
16 plus 11.
Got it.
27.
So 27.
So he'll take 13.
Perfect. 13 points.
Okay, and then
I was
for
like, that
my
math is not math.
thank you.
It's like a
Yeah,
little
no, I
rough
was
too.
just looking at the 6. I for some reason didn't even think of the 4. Okay, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna stab him. That be 16 hits him.
16 misses.
Well, that's okay because I'm going to fly away, and I'm going to fly over to the bar. And I have 60 feet. I want to
Here or
be behind the bar.
Behind the bar?
Yeah. But I would like to avoid the vines doing fine, thank you.
You got it.
All right.
So you land down. avoiding the vines. You're doing fine.
Yeah.
You'll get 3/4 cover back there.
Oh, sick.
All right, guys. 3/4 cover if you want to go prone.
You mean like if I want to lay down?
Essentially, yeah.
It's a very short bar?
The bar is about yay high. You'll have half cover if you stand. If you go down, it's 3/4. So it'll add +2 for half cover to your AC, +5.
I guess for now I'll crouch.
Got it. Alrighty. The fighter is going to stand up.
Nice. It's off to a
And-
good start.
I think he's going to go after Nox. He looks over at the Delight node, and you see her look just past you, Nox, and nod, and then from behind you, a wild swing
Great.
misses you by a mile.
What does it mean?
As you turn to face him, he swings again. That was 2 nat 1s.
Great.
Do you want to use your reaction to see if you can pull his longsword out of his hand? With that bad of a roll, I'll allow you to
Yeah,
try to grapple it.
I will. I'll just kind of try to fling it. I'm prone.
Oh, yeah, you're still on the ground.
Am
Cool,
I-
so that's, we'll make that the first attack. He rolled 2 nat 1s on the first attack.
Oh, great.
Do you still want to use your reaction?
Sure.
to try to
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah. I just didn't know if you let me nat 1 again.
Whoa.
So I.
This
Great,
whole
so-
combat is just filled with
the
nat
second one,
ones.
because you're prone. That is a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll hit me.
I know. I wish we had a
It is.
Lloyd cam. He's so handsome. Sleepy.
That is 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Which you take the full amount, right? Because you're
I
not
do.
reaching yet.
Mhm.
Bonus action. The vines around you begin to try to leech that strength out of you. Can I have you roll a strength or a dexterity saving throw?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you bear down, you've had this attack against you. You know very well what's happening. And you avoid
The vines.
the
Staying
vines.
fine.
Doing fine. Which brings us to your turn, Nox.
Grand. I feel I'm conflicted. I will use my bonus action
I can pop big heals on you.
to rage,
You got it.
and then I'm going to attack the node.
Ooh, actually, sorry. Before you go, there are 3 fighters above you all.
Oh my god, that's right. Those dum-dums.
2 of them are going to attack you, Luminaria.
That's fair.
That's going to be a 9 and a 15.
No.
And the last one's going to attack you, Nox. That's also going to miss. That is a, since you're prone, it's disadvantage. And that's going to be a 9 as well.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, now your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna rage,
Great.
and then I'm gonna hit the biggin. On my first attack, I'm gonna rally and give Luminaria 1d8 of temp HP. 7. Gain 13 temp HP.
Heard.
Then I'm gonna hit him. A dirty 20 hits.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. I'm hitting the big guy.
You got it.
Coldly. I'm gonna chili him.
Oh, I heard the jingle jangle of the cold.
Oh yeah. 13. 24 for the first one.
24.
natural 20 for the second.
Ooh, this might do it. This might do it.
I'm an angry boy right now.
You are. You deservedly so.
So I'm gonna just math this real quick.
It's gonna be like, I don't
for
think
me.
it's quite enough, but then you rolled a nat 20.
Both those. 5, 6.
I think you have to do over. If you're doing cold damage, it's gonna be anything over 42.
Okay. That's probably okay. 6.
Oh, we're not done rolling.
52 damage.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
You know, I feel like the rage has taken over and my mind is just moving in a chaotic way. So I'm just angrily flailing about my sword and kind of like slice its legs off with the first one and just split it in two with the second.
In twain?
In twain.
In twain?
As the rest of you see.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there are more.
Oh! I chopped a limb off! Gosh darn it! There's no limbs to chop off! That's so frustrating! Well, I would have done even more damage.
You watch as this thing splits in half. The limbs go flying in all kinds of directions. You each get splattered with a couple of vines that hit you.
We're
Or-
just like, it's like rain falling.
Oh my God.
Uh,
I use my
drenched.
strength.
You actually see the fighter behind you, Nox and Luminaria, go blink. Knee falls down to his knees and then falls down next to you all. The ones up
Oh, yeah.
above as well just crash over the railing. You see them fall to the ground, limp.
I also
yeah.
will probably stumble and fall a little bit to the ground out of
Exhaustion?
just not actual exhaustion, but like exhaustion of almost dying.
Not the gameplay sense of exhaustion.
Yes, not the actual gameplay because
Game mechanic.
yeah, no, screw that.
As you all watch the few remaining creatures around you fall, that's actually going to end the turn order. You see the delight notes fall down in front of you. Nox, you still see Nada standing there, however.
Not today.
But perhaps tomorrow.
Perhaps, but not today.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Who you fuck you talking? I look at Bugsy. I'm like, he's delirious.
What is happening?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Is the node? Was there a Hifrid inside of it?
You go searching through what's left.
I mean,
and you
can
do
we see it?
A glowing ball of light.
Eat it. Eat it.
Eat it?
Do it. Eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Oh my God, do you not remember what happened to me? It was amazing.
Eating
Actually,
it?
you didn't eat it, and you had like
Yeah.
a kind of amazing experience, right?
And Luminaria has a mom.
Yeah, my mom's alive.
Well, I don't think it's just always a mom.
Oh, well,
Right.
you got like sitting and saw your mom. Luminaria saw her mom.
Well, you saw your mom, yeah.
Can I poke it?
Maybe
Sorry.
it is about mom. No, maybe it is about moms.
Maybe it is.
It is
Yeah.
about moms.
Yeah.
I don't
I
need
feel
to make
like
assumptions.
If I
Maybe
poke
about
it,
moms.
do I-
maybe that's why we haven't seen Marlis's parents, because Marlis doesn't have a Hifrid yet.
Well, my mom was dead, and presumably, well, I don't know. Yours could be some kind of fish people.
You know, we're just gonna see Ma this
Oh, I know, actually.
Sorry.
I look at it, I say, like a magic 8-ball. I go to pick it up to like shake and go, where's Marlis's parents?
In a flash, you find yourself floating in the ocean.
Wait,
Oh no!
Spires all around you. They look like giant rocks coming out, jutting 50 feet up into the
your
air.
parents are rocks?
As you look around, you see nothing else. It seems to be mostly darkness out here. And then the water begins to well up. And then cracking through the water, you see Ma himself pop up around you. Lightning flashes. And as it does, the rocks suddenly begin to look different to you. You see some sort of tentacly creatures, leathery wings, holes in them, giants. There's 10, 20, 30 of them,
Cthulhu.
all surrounding you.
Am I like aware? Like
Very
I'm.
aware. What do you want to do?
That's fucking metal. I was like, I feel like I accidentally stumbled into someone else's.
That's what you get.
Backstory.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I was just.
So you should have eaten it.
I'm not gonna eat it.
I know you can't.
Is Ma talking to them?
Ma's just standing there staring at you.
Oh, at me?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi.
The other creatures seem to disappear as the lightning flash dims, and you see once again the spires of rocks.
Big fan. Didn't mean to stumble here. Well, I kind of did actually. Thought I was helping a friend. Can you understand me?
Yes.
Ooh, terrifying. Am I able to like three-way call this? Can I like touch Marlis and bring them in here?
As you feel yourself reach over Marlis, you see
I touch your forehead.
Now it's
touch your forehead.
these guys just doing weird shit, like talking to nobody.
And
I'm like,
I'm not dead yet.
and I'm just kind of sitting here behind the bar by myself. Yeah, what the hell?
You don't even know the fight's over.
Yeah, I'm just.
Bugs
so
face back
cramped.
there. It's fine. It's too fine.
Avoid the pines, avoid the pines, avoid the pines, avoid the pines, avoid the pines.
I had a plan for going back there.
Were you gonna throw some alcohol?
I was gonna try to just find some ice cubes and chuck them at the node, or put them in a gun. I don't know how that mechanic works.
All right. When I touch,
Do you want to join this?
Well, yeah, but so Luminaria like smacks me in the face with a.
Yeah. Does Marlis feel moist or like
Oh.
wet?
Marlis, do you feel moist or wet?
all the time.
24/7 moist.
I like. I
Kind of
think
have a
I.
sickly sheen.
I
all the
accidentally
time.
touched
Like a Doc Holliday
Nox.
scene.
I feel leathery face on Nox, where I say, "Nope, not that one." And I touch wet, and I'm like, "Yep,
I just-
that's the one."
Goopy.
Oh hi. Yeah.
You suddenly find yourself also in the ocean, floating next to your friend Luminaria. Ma standing in front of you, floating on top of the water almost.
I'm with them.
Crisscross applesauce.
Not saying anything, just waiting expectantly.
What do you need?
You called me.
Oh, I might have. I might have said, "Where's Marlis's parents?" I thought I was doing something nice.
No, that actually is very thoughtful. Very, very thoughtful.
Yeah, you know, we were having like an existential thought, and like, we know where Bugsby's parent is. Nox, we finally found a parent. I've got a parent. I just felt like you were left out.
Oh.
And apparently, you do have a parent. So are you like
Apparently.
their
Do I?
daddy?
What? Wait, what?
Ma reaches out
What?
his great claw towards you and begins to, with one fingernail, essentially, goes to tap you right in the forehead.
Everyone wants to touch your forehead right now.
Why do people keep touching my face? No, you're allowed to touch my.
Right.
Yeah. No.
As he
Sure.
does,
Let's do
you
it.
get a flash of your dad
Yes.
fishing
Yeah. That seems right.
on the shoreline, pulling out like nets he has crabbing that he's doing. And as he does, begins to hear a little baby crying, a wail. You see him looking around, calling over, "Hey, hey, hey!" Comes running out into the water, and you see a babe floating
What?
up in a
Oh my
basket.
God, they found you.
You were Moses.
Oh.
They caught you in a crab trap.
So wait,
Wait.
Mom,
That's not my
is
dad?
Your dad. Is everyone godchildren? And
Everyone's well. I thought I
Except
was
me?
adopted, but I'm not. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We don't know who your
Wait.
dad is.
So So
That is true.
if that's
True. No, you're right. You're right.
where
No, it's
did I
totally
come
appropriate.
from?
The lightning flashes again, and this time you see the creatures all around you.
Oh, you're a
That's
Cthulhu
30,
baby.
40, 50 feet tall. All kinds of different abominations by the look of them.
That tracks.
Okay.
That's so.
And
Who's the mommy?
Josiah's trying to be very serious right
I know.
now.
Sorry.
and be an awe character.
I do want to know, but like, who's the other parent then?
Well,
Turns
there's-
and looks towards you,
You are?
and then back.
I think I'm just not supposed to be.
Hands the
Yeah,
over.
you're in
I'm
someone
out.
else's vision, man.
yeah. Sorry. If you can't be respectful, get out.
Just hands the hipper over. Vanishes.
I don't know. So, I don't know what any of this means. You said there's a bunch of guys around.
Once you've ended Nada,
Yes.
I will show you. And then he taps you again, and you. Go ahead.
Catches the nail. Wait.
He pauses.
So, you will tell me everything after we get rid of Nada? It's a big condition. It's like a huge condition.
She threatens the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
He kind of saved his world.
There's a human fighter. Come on.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
How about a show of good faith because we did rescue you, save your life? Answer one question.
One question.
Any question that Marlis wants. Just one.
Ask away.
I mean, thank you.
I'm all about balance.
I mean, it's a selfish question, though.
Great. Be a little selfish.
Tell me one of them. Can you just... You don't have to explain everything. But, like... Where? Not who. Where did I come from? Tell me everything after. But where? Now.
I was just gonna say sea again.
That's kind of...
The ocean.
Womb.
Your mother.
And be fair.
A plane of water.
A flying water. That's cool.
Well, you did answer what I asked.
Thank you, Paul, for the 1 year.
Thanks, baby.
Oh, wait, what? 1 year?
Yeah. Insane.
Whoa.
Oh.
Absolutely insane. Does the vision end?
He goes in once again to tap you on the forehead. And you find yourself waking up to Luminaria's hand haphazardly on your face.
I just peel the fingers off the
I
face.
do a little one of these to wipe the moisture off.
I emerge from my prone state with hands just full
of ice
cubes. My hands are just full of ice cubes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm ready to. And then they just.
Can
kind
you
of
throw one at me accidentally?
Yeah, sure.
Start
Yeah, I'm just not
throwing.
looking, and I'm just throwing them where I remember I saw the node, and I biff it off your forehead. Wait, do I hit?
Oh yeah, roll.
Can I roll for
roll,
it?
Roll.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Max
Okay,
damage.
wait.
dead.
It is a. Wait, when the dot is there, is that a 6 or a 9?
Where is the
that's
dot?
that's a
The dot's at the top.
So
Or
that's
the
bottom.
bottom. Therefore, they
Oh, it's a 9. Okay. And just probably whatever my regular. So does an 18 hit you?
oh yeah, square in the forehead.
Sick. Okay. What's the damage die for a cube?
D4.
Okay, you take 4
Damn, 4 damage
bludgeoning
for an ice
and
cube.
cold bludgeoning and cold damage.
More than your
Oh,
dagger. That's crazy.
No, it's the same. This is my actually. Wait,
You didn't roll a
no,
single
sorry.
4 all
no,
5.
No, it's just a D4 or plus my modifier.
It's just a D4.
Just D4.
You do
You're
damage on
not
your
proficient.
dagger.
You're not gonna get a.
Ow.
Proficient.
That was
best
cold.
roll.
Oh
That
my
was
god,
so
I'm
cold.
sorry.
By the way, Luminar.
Oh, we did
you
it.
find in your hand a. It's like a river glass.
Huh.
Appears to be like a dark turquoise.
I hand it to you.
You sure?
Well, I didn't get a vision about me or my mom, or Certeza got a vision about you, so it seems like it's
Maybe
yours.
that's because you shook it like an 8-ball. Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention to that. I didn't see any of that. Wait, what happened? We fixed it. We
River.
we beat it.
Yeah, it looks like
Killed
a
it.
river glass. Like a
Like a chalice or like a what's a river glass?
glass that has been like
Like
been in the
sea
river
glass?
like sea glass. Yeah, sorry.
oh yeah, for sure yours then. Yeah,
sea glass.
You river person?
Yeah, it's a river.
by the
Sea
creek.
glass.
By the creek.
Glass that you find in a river
It's
is
sea
broken
glass.
beer bottle.
Literally, I see a little rubbed off.
Is it
blue
like
label.
tinted
Yeah,
brown?
that bottle.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
green.
Ew.
Well, I used
a
to
bottle of
collect sea
Heineken.
glass. I used to collect it.
So
had
did
a-
I.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would never. I don't want to go into water.
Yeah.
I was incredibly uncomfortable in that vision, but I'm so glad we had that for you. Loved that.
What happened? You had a vision.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Oh, I finished waking you up actually.
EP.
Yeah, I'll use my healer's kit before we continue
Yeah.
talking.
Do
I
you
wanna
think
have
it's
Nox
safe
here.
for us to sleep here if everything
Oh,
is
you don't need to sleep. I use my healer's kit to get him up. You use one of your hit dice.
Yeah, but we decided. No,
I'm-
but I
I mean,
mean,
I'm
we
not down,
decided
though.
that we were gonna do
Oh,
He's
hit.
got 4 HP.
I saw 4.
Oh.
I'm just.
We just
passed out?
I'm just
Oh, okay.
we
napping.
would. Well, we decided that we were gonna try to do a long rest after doing 2 nodes.
Right.
So
Back
I'm-
to the
yeah, I'm
the
wondering,
church.
do we want to go? Oh, I guess back to the church is the smartest idea. Not
Yeah.
stay here.
I will use a bonus action to use a hit dice though,
Sure.
because I can. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, I'll do
Um,
actually the same.
That puts me to.
I don't think he.
That's
That's
a-
his
That's
class.
just
Yes.
that's a feat that I have.
Oh, we're not considering this a short rest.
No.
No,
Okay.
I
It all
just
depends
have.
on if you want to take the hour to.
I do not. I just can do that for durable.
I can just do it because I thought I could.
I'm back to 19.
19.
Yeah.
From one hit die. Man.
I rolled very well. I used a burb hit die.
The burb.
The burbs.
Nox, as you kind of sit back up, getting your HP back, you see what appears to be Nada mounting something and flying off.
Is the couch?
Mounting
Yes,
something.
it's the couch.
Nada's on the couch too. Can you see the dragon? Or is it just Nada?
It's unclear what she was mounting.
Damn.
It is.
It's probably not a horse.
It could be a couch then, if you can't tell.
A
There's
flying horse. We
Just
can't
a
tell the color.
possibility.
We can't tell the.
I think
maker model.
we should probably leave.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
She
no,
might
you should.
she
For
might be on her
sure.
way. So
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should get.
get out,
DTF
out of
out.
here.
skedaddle,
Yeah.
skedoodle back into the sewer.
Oh, you
Oh,
think that's
yes.
safest?
I think it's the closest we can get to the church before
Yeah, let's
think
get
so.
back
Cool.
to that
Without
church and
us
take
traveling.
a nap.
Maybe whoever has the most health should lead.
as soon as I step outside,
that
I go
me?
invisible.
Great.
I
What
want
do
to
you
just clarify.
I have 23. Oh, no, 27 hit points. I didn't get hit.
Might be me. So
All right. I only have 50,
4.
60.
you're
Oh yeah, because I have
No,
10
you're-
hit points.
Yeah.
I've transformed myself to look like Jean.
Oh God.
Ow! Not Jean.
Not Jean. No.
Jean. Ow! Oh! I'm so tired. I need to get in that bed, and I do.
Right. We all need to sleep.
Right.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right, let's
to
go.
the sewers.
All right. So, can I have one of you roll a survival check for me?
Um,
Now let's have our leader do it.
that's you.
Is it me? I thought.
I'm
You
the
got-
survival boy, but
Yeah,
y'all can
no,
roll
you
if
got
want
it.
to.
But do you want to go first though? Because you only have 4 hit points.
I went invisible.
And we can't
I have
follow you
19,
if you're
And I
invisible.
went invisible as soon as I went outside. But
Right. I think that's what they're saying, that we can't follow you if you're invisible.
I can whisper sweet nothings into y'all's ears when to go.
Ooh, sweet nothing.
Because that was a 27 on survival.
You've been in these sewers before.
I have.
You've actually been all the way to the castle before. It's very much following those same kinds of routes that you did last time that you went to go free the people out of the castle basement.
Freeze the
but
people.
stopping a couple of blocks early to come out at the Neolesian Temple.
Y'all just heard the of my feet stepping in
Yeah,
front
you
of
like
you.
echolocating off of the.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work for us actually.
right.
Can I stumble into
Left,
you
left,
while,
left,
while we're
right.
walking? Like I'm too eager and like
Behind you,
accidentally
behind
bump
you, behind you.
Terrifying.
So now we
In a
have
southern behind corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Corner.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
As you head through the sewers, you're able to make it pretty much just to the Neolesian Temple without any incident with a 27. As you pop up over the top, though, you do find the streets are once again absolutely crowded with the Delwyn fighters.
Mm-hmm.
As you get up, you also see that the area is once again still covered in that thick fog. The confusion about direction begins to hit you as well. What do we do?
How many- I do.
You have a giant vulture, right?
And an owl. I have giant owl. I have giant...
I can
So-
fly still,
You
I
can.
can also fly.
but I also last time I used my perception to kind of figure out where people were.
Sure.
Oh, we still have the griffin.
Griffin. Yeah.
And we have the griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, then
So
we should
we-
just fly.
Yeah, we can all just fly
Fly
over.
out.
Yeah, that's
'cause
fine.
2
Hell
can
yeah.
fit on the griffin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
So
two, and then
large.
we each can fly.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Fly! Oh, God!
Gosh, you guys.
They're all in different
It's all
pages.
for
Yeah.
all
I
for
was like, what are you doing
Where
yourself?
are we?
all for Stephen Carey.
All
As
for
you
Steve.
get onto your griffin, and those of you that can fly, you're able to get up above the fog, a little bit closer to the building itself. You're able to see it through the clearing just above. However,
Oh, God.
you do see on a rooftop just outside the body of Ailby,
No.
surrounded by a few fighters.
Oh, we
Does she
left
look
her
dead?
to die.
You see the vine starting to erupt over the top of her
Man.
as a flower envelops her again.
Is it like fully done, or is it is it still currently?
It's in the process of doing
I mean,
this.
that's what we came up on last time. Was like she was in there, and like her arm was sticking out. So we presumably could get her out.
Well, I cut her arm out and pulled her out.
You cut the plant, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
How many are surrounding?
You see 5 on top of the roof next to her, but there are probably more underneath. It's hard to see what's on the street.
What?
I just like am so often like, let's save them, and like right now I'm like, I don't know.
Do we want to intervene?
She's just already so traumatized. You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up. We're the good guys, remember?
I know.
I don't know if I
Sometimes dead is
saw
better.
it. What was
Yeah,
the perception? Did I roll a
sometimes
perception to
dead
see
is
it? Because if I
better.
didn't see it, I wouldn't go to it. But if
Oh
we
my
did see it,
gosh, we're the heroes.
Well, I know for one,
Yeah.
you
Passive
definitely saw it with your
perception
passive
saw it,
perception
yeah.
of 20.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I want to look around too and see what else I can see with my eyes.
I think
Oh
Lunari, you also have
my
a really
God.
high
No, it's not. I'm not
perception, don't you?
not
Or no,
trying to
is
help
it-
Ailby. I just
You're
want to
like-
I want to hear
You're like floating there. You're just doing
Yeah.
the whole whistle.
Do we
Nothing
think?
going
Do we think we
on.
could just scoop her?
Oh my god, yeah. Who's strong?
Don't look at me.
Yeah,
I can't even carry
But
my
you're
armor.
like
I know.
dead on your feet. It should be. Well, she's big though. She's a big gal.
Well,
Lots
if
of armor.
you fly down, slice it open, we can swoop down and scoop her. The griffin
yeah.
has the rend attack that he can just grab any
That's
large or smaller creature.
That's
so
right.
arguably the griffin can just kind of
I can-
if you slice it open, the griffin can just
I'm in.
I'm able to target 6 people with my command spell. They'd have to all roll to fail, but I can command them to like
dip out.
get on the floor or.
Ooh, do that first. Yeah.
Do that as we're swooping. How far? Do you
We're
have to
like
be? 30
yelling
feet?
this in the air
Well, I have
while
spell
we're
sniper,
flying.
so I have.
And are you yelling this while you're an owl?
60 feet? No, I'm not. I'm not an owl. I have my spectral wings.
Oh.
From I can fly with that. I was only going to be an owl if I had to carry someone, but I forgot we have the griffin.
Yeah.
I can just fly and still cast spells with my wings.
I think we should do that.
You cast command on them. I'm gonna fly in. Whoop, get those vines.
Doing fine.
Yep, and then they are gonna swoop her.
Bugsby, I'm like floating right next to you, man.
We're just like hovering.
Right. Aren't you Jean too?
Oh.
Bugsby, let me expedite this process for us.
Thank you.
I got you.
All right.
Jesus Christ. You're such a wild man.
You? Me?
No, Bugsby.
Oh. Oh yeah. I mean, no.
Oh, Jean. Okay, so they all have to make wisdom saves.
Perfect. I just rolled for them.
Okay. What'd they roll?
Oh, they all failed except for one.
Okay, great. I'm gonna say prone. Or so
5
it's
of them.
considered grovel. They have to get on the floor and go prone.
5 of them get down on their hands and knees, bowing their heads. The 6th one looks around and sees you all. You come flying in.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna hit those yeah.
The little node.
Yeah, the node.
Perfect. Can I have you roll initiative?
Yep. Okay, I have rolled a 27.
Perfect. You go first.
I sure do.
I hope so.
Ooh, can you trip him?
If I hit,
Yeah, but
Oh,
you're
not the node. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
you're
right.
going for the node.
I just don't know if they do enough. They do damage.
excellent news. 27.
27 to hit the node.
Yeah.
You're able to slice. Can I have you? Nah, you know what? You get sneak attack damage on it. I'm gonna call it that you will be able to sever it from the vines. You watch as the flower begins to tumble
Okay, sick.
With LB in it?
with LB in it.
I have oh. Well, I mean, we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's 10 regular, and then
Chaos. Pure
I
chaos.
know this because I tried picking up 6 dice at once. Okay, wait, that's fine. All right,
Is this to damage the flower?
this is for sneaking.
you
He
sliced
said
it.
you
You
don't
sliced
need to. You're good.
Yeah, you're
But
good.
You
what
don't
am I gonna do in my sneak?
You already did it.
You already did it.
You don't have to.
You already sliced
I was
flower.
gonna say
The-
with the amount of damage that you can do with your sneak attack,
You don't
it's,
have to
It's
roll.
impossible to not break the.
But
flower.
I love rolling my sneak.
Roll
attack.
your
Then
dice.
roll your
No,
dice.
no, I don't want to. I don't want
Just
to.
roll the dice.
It's fine. It's done. Oh wait, it's starting to tumble.
Yes.
Okay, with my bonus action, can I reach out and try to grab Ailby?
It would be an action to interact with an object.
We got
or-
it with the griffin.
Okay.
Yeah.
With my bonus action, how close am I to the fighter? Oh no, the fighter's gonna be taken care of, right? Because the node got.
Well, it's not a big
different.
node.
It's not
It's
a
not a big
node,
node.
this
It's
is
not a
a
big.
single
It's
flower.
just a single encapsulator.
You kept saying that, and I couldn't understand what you meant until this moment. Okay, great. Yeah, am I close enough to the fighter melee range to hit?
Sure.
Okay.
drive by.
Well, we can presume a 12 doesn't hit them
Oh, wait. Before
before I roll.
I know whether know whether it succeeds or not.
Got it.
I'm gonna add a extra 4 to that d20. So you roll.
Great.
16.
So does but a 16 just misses. I'm pretty
Just
sure.
misses, yeah.
Yeah.
Tried. Sorry.
Thank you.
I think the griffin will just try to scoop LB.
Perfect. Can you roll initiative for the griffin and see if it goes before the fighter?
It does not.
It does not.
No.
Fighter is going to swing at your griffin. That's going to be a 22 to hit,
That'll hit.
dealing 10 points of slashing.
Okay, that's fine. Griffin's turn?
That's all he can do.
Okay. The griffin's just going to try to scoop up ALB?
Yeah.
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 Great.
Does it need to roll to hit? Is she...
Yeah, it's starting to roll, so
Yeah, I mean, it's a 20...
perfect. I was going
Two
say
to hit?
it shouldn't be too difficult, maybe a
Yeah,
12.
and
so
it's
22.
It's non...
Not doing any damage,
not
just
trying to
picking
do
it
any
up, right?
damage. If she's trying to escape the DC...
No, this is essentially a grapple,
Okay.
but it's a grapple
Yeah.
with an unconscious creature, so there's no fighting.
Great. We just scoop.
Great.
Scoop and...
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and fly off.
I didn't take any movement there. Can we say that I moved away and flew up?
Yeah, definitely.
Sick.
Definitely. Perfect. You're able to scoop.
Yes,
and
Griffin
the rest
Griffin
of the way
drive
in.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. You got her.
Slay.
How's she looking?
Fucked up.
In the plant.
Dead, presumably.
Can I have one of you roll a d20 for me?
Yeah.
This is going to be her last day death saving throw.
18.
18. She is not dead yet.
She was meant to be alive.
Also 18.
I got 20.
And 18. 3 18s. Slay.
It was meant
She
to
is
be.
definitely still alive.
She succeeded
3
all of them at the same
18s.
time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you rolled a natural
I
20?
rolled a natural 20. Yeah.
Whoa.
Um.
That's 2. Oh, too bad you weren't rolling.
How
that
close
instantly
am I to them? Like, are we all back?
Yeah,
are we
that's all.
convened together?
Yeah,
guys
we're,
get
we're,
along
we're
fine.
like
you're right at
soaring
the
back
temple,
up.
so you can land out in front of it again.
Beautiful.
You see a few people out in front kind of keeping guard, seeing the 4 of you, and one of them just starts, "Hey, it's a butcher, it's a butcher!" And he goes running back in. You see a couple people come running
Hell
out.
yeah.
"It's the butchers! Come on down, come on, please!" As you all land, you get like a fanfare of people come running out, congratulating you, saying how much. Like, did you see the fight started retreating? They started going back. You see Bjorn comes out. "Hello. So good to see you all again."
Can we get our friend inside so I can do a little tending
Yes,
to them?
Oh, please. And you see him start to kind of tear open the plant a little bit, pulling her out. They get a stretcher out, put her on it, and they start carrying her inside with you all.
Can I do this too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I catch you?
Me as well,
I catch Nox. Like, can someone help our friend, our,
Oh,
li-
yeah,
our
no,
little
they wanna-
guy?
you see a crowd of people start to try and grab you.
I
Yeah.
fall
You
asleep.
see them beaming.
I fall
Just
asleep.
crowd surfing passed out.
Hell yeah.
I fall asleep.
Hell yeah.
Lizard person.
I fall
Oh,
asleep.
no, not lizard.
I fall asleep. I'm unconscious. I went Betty by.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, who am I rooming with?
I walked straight inside. I followed Nox and Ilby's body to go start healing.
They just go, "You're rooming with Nox."
Right. I'm gonna go. I'm
Yeah.
rooming with Nox for sure. Not it.
Marlis.
Yeah.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
share like old times.
We can chat all the night.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like old times.
You know what? We could make some bets. We haven't made a bet in a while.
Some what?
Some bets.
Oh,
You're gonna
I heard
make,
some-
you're
I
gonna
heard
make,
something
too.
else too.
I think we all heard
It's like,
something else.
No.
we can make
some
some what?
butts.
What do you think?
butts.
we're gonna touch
We
butts.
can make
no.
butts together. We could make the big butt.
Preferably
I
not.
said what? What?
What?
What?
Anyway, anything you all want to do before
I'm
you
asleep.
long rest? Apparently.
I'm asleep.
I
Nox would fall
also
asleep.
gonna long rest.
All right. You roll a
Bjorn?
D100 for me, please. Yes.
Right. You can do it. Oh. Oh. 57.
You're fine through this night.
Nice.
Cool.
I want to spend my first hour checking on Nox and Elby, making sure that someone is watching them at all times, and then I want to spend my 4 hours meditation.
Yeah. There are 4 kind of priests among the hierarchy here that have healing kits that are kind of tending to the wounded.
Hell yeah. Sick.
Bjorn is standing in front of the statue of
Ohim.
Othim,
Othim, yeah.
praying.
Classic. Bjorn Grimson.
Classic Bjorn.
Right.
Anything you want to do before you take your 4 hour?
No, I'll take my 4 hour, but do you sleep, correct?
Yes, I sleep.
Well, I just can't remember I think human fighter.
I sleep when Bugsby lets me sleep.
That's fair. That's fair. Can I poke my ear towards the door? Do I hear anything?
Yeah, there's not really any rooms here. So
Oh, okay. It's like a curtain or something, or it's
Yeah.
all an open.
This is like, imagine like an old
Church house.
cathedral.
Yeah.
Oh, so
with
voices travel.
Yeah, and it's all stone. There are 7 corridors that go
Yeah.
down
We're in the
opposite
nave.
rooms, so they're not rooms, but there's no doors to them, but they could be down those hallways or something if they want to
Hell
be
yeah.
a little bit separated from the rest. But most
Cool.
people are kind of in the center. That's where like the actual sermons, preaching, where the
Yeah.
town might gather for events or. And that
Can
is
we
where
take
most
the
of people are
wounded one of
Passed out
down the
the
hallway
apps,
so
or-
they get a
Yeah.
somewhat quieter area? I'll just
as you guide,
allocate that area over there.
create a little allocation. Down
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
way.
for the wounded to give them some peace and quiet.
What? I told you we should say Valby.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
Okay, then I take my 4 hours.
I take the full 8.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't know. When I get up, I'm just wandering around, kind of like. Or is that okay if it's the next
Yeah,
one?
sure.
Just kind of get up and I'm wandering around and I'm looking at all the people and the kind of like devastation of what's happened mixed with like a bunch of people still kind of sleeping peacefully and a few people kind of like bustling around, and I'm just kind of like marveling at the ability of people to still like come together and like find ways to
Have hope?
survive
Yeah.
and have hope in really tough situations.
You actually see as the couple of the priests are doing their healing, look over to you and give you as a short bow. Your Grace.
Don't even worry about that. Might as well not be. But thank you. Are there any kids around?
Oh yeah.
I
You
want
see a
to.
couple sleeping over on the side. There's one with a ball that's just kind of throwing it against a wall and it bounces back. Throw it against the wall.
Can
bounces
I
back.
go
The
play
mom comes
some-
over and says, "Hey, sister, don't do that."
It's just me.
Can I go play
Hilarious.
Can I go like kind of play with that kid?
Yeah.
Want to play catch,
The
kid?
kid
Yeah.
whose mom is starting to pull the kid away looks to you.
And
I didn't do anything wrong. The mom's like, no, you shouldn't be throwing it at the statues and
Oh,
the
do you,
walls.
and I look at the mom and I go, "Do you mind if I play? Can we play? Promise we'll be really quiet."
Make sure you let the people sleep. And she kind of pushes her kid forward to you.
I'm not like trying to take the kid away from the mom or go
No,
anywhere
the mom's
private.
still kind of
We're-
standing
we're
there
just hanging
behind,
out.
but you kind of like push them forward. Like, it's okay.
Just had to be clear about
Not
my
in the
intentions.
church, girl.
Not my
in the
intentions.
church.
About my intentions.
Altar boy.
And the kid's just standing there awkwardly staring at you, like with the ball in hand.
Yeah, and I go, "Come on, toss it."
How's it?
And I kind of get it, and I'm pretty dexterous, so I kind of start to. I don't know if it's really cool to juggle with one ball. Maybe I pick something up. Actually, I pick something up. Or I take off my shoe, and I start juggling the shoe and the ball, and then I toss the ball to the kid.
Is it? wait. And the kid takes off his shoe, and he throws the shoe and the ball at the same time towards you.
Yeah. Oh, and then I'm just gonna. What I would like is to develop, like, as other kids wake up, that they kind
yeah.
of come over and they're like watching.
He starts to giggle a little bit. His mom kind of sits back in one of the pews, and you see a kid just crawls out from between her legs, looking up. What is going on?
And
Throw him a shoe.
and kind of slowly as other people start waking up, I kind of start like telling some silly kind of story, and basically I'm just entertaining these children.
Collecting more shoes.
I'm collecting more shoes. I'm taking brooms and balancing them on my chin, and I'm entertaining the kids, and I'm also, I don't know, making up some kind of like parable about like what's going on and trusting their parents, but also like, I don't know, avoid the vines, doing fine kind of thing. And I'm just hanging out with the kids.
How wholesome. Wow.
It is wholesome. It is.
Anything else you all want to do on this rest here?
Is it morning?
It's morning.
I'm looking for food.
Yeah.
Knox is hungry.
Huggies.
You can follow your nose because there's a smell of something beautiful outside, and you see that there's a bunch of people roasting a pig on a spit outside. There is a big buffet of fresh fruit, of vegetables. There is a stew also working on out there, and you see a baker has brought just a truckload of bread with him, and you can actually see they still have it in like a covered wagon that he's pulling these loaves out for people.
Is this the baker
Yeah.
from Breach Harbor?
I'll walk over to the people roasting the pig and be like, "Y'all got any extra?"
And one of them just kind of stares at you. The other one goes, "Yes, yes, yes." What do you like the best?
Meat.
Pigfoot.
Just meat.
Well,
As much of it as I can have, I will eat.
Snout, eyes, and taint.
they take a cleaver and take off the entire hind leg and give that to you.
I fucking start devouring it, and I'll just sit there.
As people, you see them kind of like have followed you halfway out. You see some people looking scared a little bit by the doorway. The people who are feeding you chop another leg. Yeah.
I'll just keep going.
Slowly, a little crowd starts to form around you, confused.
I'll finish the pig if they let me. I'm not kidding. I'll finish the pig if they'll let me.
You hear one of the kids say, "That thing's eating the whole pig," as you're entertaining the children.
Oh, and I say, "Oh, that's Knox. He's crazy. But don't worry, he's really nice." And I go, "Want to see something funny?" And then I make myself look like Knox, and make myself like do something kind of dumb, like do, and then I change back to myself and I go, "Shh, don't tell him I told you."
You see them start to bring out
Can I
another
go? Bye,
pig,
Granny.
and that whole first
bye,
one
Granny.
they just little by little are giving to you.
I will just slowly keep eating.
Anything the two of you are doing.
Not very slowly,
What
but
are you doing?
I would like to explore the nooks and crannies of the church.
Sure.
Just kind of looking into. Just looking
You
at.
see, all the way down each of the hallways are offerings to each of the gods. You see lots of wealth in O-themes.
Yeah.
There are lots of like
Is
papers
Ma
and
O-theme?
pens and shackles and things in Certus's. Lots of like vials of dirt and what do you call that? The monocle thing that
Like a
pirates.
telescope?
Yeah,
Telescope?
telescope down Subal's. Fresh fruit and vegetables that have been partially pulled away down Buchane's and so on.
Yeah. So I'm.
Anything in particular that you're looking for?
I'd like to go to Certus's area.
That's probably where I'm at,
Sure.
actually. Yeah.
And so would you say is over there again? The
Shackles
shackles
and
and
pens and
And I just kind of stand before. It's like
Each of the statues are probably 20 feet tall
Yeah.
of each of these gods at the entryway, with the hallway being behind these giant statues.
yeah. And you said you were there.
Yeah,
So-
that's probably where I would
Yeah.
after my trance,
As
or
you
I would sit,
So-
like
Walk
be
through
praying
the
there.
center and see that there's now 30 kids watching your
Yeah,
friend do
so-
circus tricks.
Yeah.
As you-
I'm
As the other 100
I'm with
watching.
Luminaria then.
We're just being entertaining.
Right. Being your crazy kooky selves, I'm quietly praying.
And
Classic.
I'm going to interrupt you in your prayer and just be like, well, I can't really jump in there the way you jumped into my vision, but
You can if you want to.
no.
Do you want to pray
no.
with me?
I mean, I don't really belong here,
I
but
grab
I
your
feel
hand.
like I owe you for
I pull
for
you
helping
down.
me out there.
Yeah.
So
I grab your hand and I pull you down next to me. I'm kind of like kneeling down.
and I do join, but I also reiterate that probably don't belong here.
Everyone's
But-
welcome. Justice finds everyone.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And but for you.
Oh, wow.
So I will take part in said
In the prayer.
prayer.
Yeah,
Sure.
is
What are you praying for?
Nothing. Nothing. Just understanding of the situation.
That's something.
yeah.
Well, simple.
Any situation in particular? Of your situation, of Nada, of
The gods. I'm curious.
give me a
Power to
religion check
accept.
at advantage.
What?
Give me a religion check at advantage.
12.
12. As you begin to contemplate and pray and think through these questions, you feel a breeze kind of blow past you down the hallway. You don't
And
feel
I-
this breeze.
And I say, thanks, Luminaria. I'll be right back. And
You don't have to.
Oh, no, I will.
Oh.
I will.
Okay.
I just gotta follow something.
Oh.
So.
It's like a
You're like, I
feeling.
know all about
As you-
that.
Yeah.
Walk
Never
down
got
the
to follow
hallway,
anything I wanted.
and you see all the offerings to Certus, different carvings of her on the walls. You see the tapestry almost of the story of the gods,
Mm-hmm.
of them finding the island and helping the people bring civility to a land that did not have any kind of society. And it was just nature when the people arrived here.
Mm-hmm.
And you find yourself towards the beginning of the story, where most people just kind of go, oh yeah, of course, at the beginning there was just nature.
No, it wasn't.
As you kind of look and realize that there are a bunch of people underneath this drawing of the seven. And you see the drawings of the seven are not facing you, but facing away. And you see the trees, waves, giant rocks behind them, and a giant light that has always been thought of as the sun rising. But as you all have recently seen, a light doesn't necessarily mean the sun, but could in fact mean divinity itself. And in that drawing, you see for the first time a separation of that divinity from the gods that you know. And that the gods themselves seem to be more closely related to the people that they are standing with.
So how did you guys get that a part of you?
You get no answer.
Okay. Anything else I see? Nothing. And go back to Luminaria. And I sit back down and say, I'm back.
So what'd you see? You obviously don't have to share with me, but
Oh, I'll share. And I'll relay all of that.
how interesting. I guess it makes sense, though. I mean, when you think that someone like Everin is able to create like a device that literally rips, I guess for a lack of a better term, divinity out of Buhane and other gods, means it's something that can be taken out or at least duplicated. Or but then it begs the question,
Who had it first?
right, who was the progenitor of these powers?
Or why can't we all have some of it?
Well, I don't know about that.
You would.
Hi, Kenzie. Yeah, no, I was more along the lines of who was the god's god, you know?
We could be the gods' gods.
I don't think it works like that, Marlis. Or at least it shouldn't.
You're right. You're right. It's just interesting what it could have been before and what it could be now.
That is
That's all.
true. That is true. Perhaps next time I see Ceratosa
You don't need to
last.
take it from anyone.
Well, no,
We
I don't want
just-
to take
we
anyone's
all-
power.
It's just interesting that it was there first.
You're starting to scare me, Marlis.
Just
I'm gonna
it was
stand
there
up
first.
and
That's all.
start walking away.
Yeah, but you know what? Marlis did reveal information immediately after learning it.
I am
which is
not lying.
That's
True.
That's
Whoa,
a first.
That was a first.
That is a first.
Character development.
Development. Only a year later. Thank you, baby. Wow. Yeah, I go back out to. Are you still performing?
Yeah, I'm teaching the kids about the avoiding the vines, but I'm also trying to teach them some like very basic self-defense. And if any grown-ups are trying to also follow along with
I feel
whatever
it looks
I'm
more
doing.
like a dance.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Oh,
looks
for
more
sure,
like
for
the
sure.
Macarena.
No,
or
dog, we're
something.
doing capoeira.
Right.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do a very like kind of round kick. Someone's like banging a drum, playing a big
Oh,
bow.
yeah.
We're just doing dance at martial arts.
Yep.
No, but I want to be teaching some like very basic self-defense maneuvers to the kids, and hopefully also the grown-ups are joining in.
Yeah.
I'm just
Everyone's very fascinated by what you're doing, at the very least.
and my vibe is just being like very encouraging, and I'm just using all that drippy riz I have to just
Terrifying.
Was it the drippy Riz that got
yeah,
Siri
it
to
got
go?
me when I said drippy riz.
That's weird.
Weird. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my phone. Yeah, I'm just using all that riz I have up my sleeve, and I'm like really getting a lot out of like connecting with these people, and I'm just eschewing all titles, and I'm just really enjoying kind of showing
That's
people.
what Nox does.
Wait,
Nox-
what did you do fart?
I just burped.
Yeah.
Oh, at
That's what-
this point, it's become like a contest. People are trying to give you more food and be like, "Can you eat this too? Can you eat this too?"
Can I roll to see if I can?
Yeah, can I? It's good at Constitution.
Constitution?
Yeah.
Is that cocked?
It's a little cocked, yeah.
Yeah. Roll again.
Okay, just playing Constitution. That's a 16.
16. At this point, you have eaten the entire pig. They have
Sick.
given you now your pick of different kinds of like fruit. They have made some bread. You have pasta. They are trying to shove all this at you, and you're starting to get full, but
I'm getting to the belly.
it's like, if you wanted to, you could probably fit a little bit more in there.
You
And
know-
you have a crowd of people now. Yeah!
Yeah, I go, if I eat any more, I won't be able to kill the big bad up in the castle, so.
Oh no!
And I take. Yeah, all right, I'll get one more. And I
One
grab
more,
the leg.
One more.
And I'm cheering too. One more.
When I'm done, I go work out with Bugsby to
Perfect.
shed the pounds.
Yeah, and you probably have
Bur-
some cool moves to show these guys, I bet.
I hand anyone my sword, and I go, if you can wield it, you can have it.
Hilarious.
One of the kids like, I can do that, and then boom, immediately
I
falls
kind
down.
of catch it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't crush them.
Oh, why so heavy?
It's cool.
Just a little guy.
You're so strong.
I go-
And this kid is like your size. He's like, what? What?
I go, yeah, I'm pretty strong. Yeah, you can poke.
And then he runs away.
And he's doing the this thing where he's like,
Yeah.
He's like,
showing his friends and
mine's
lifting,
big
lifting
too.
his bicep.
It's funny.
All right, what are we doing, everybody?
I want to look for Bjorn really quick.
Yeah.
I want to find a poisoner's kit.
I also want
Hell
to go
yeah.
with Bjorn as
I
well.
would say, yeah. Amongst all the things here, you can definitely find a poisonous kit. As you travel
And
down
then I'll
Bass's
follow them.
hallway,
Yeah.
you find all kinds of
Ooh.
different like poisons and flowers that are like nightshade. And so
Did you just
on.
like take it off of the altar,
We do.
Bugsby?
You go looking for Bjorn.
Oh yeah.
I join as well.
You find him sitting in front of Othem's statue, the
Naturally.
central statue, the largest of them. This one's 30 feet tall compared to the 20 feet ones all around. And as you come walking up, without turning his head, without opening his eyes, yes?
Question. I know you're in it. I don't want to interrupt your convening with your
No, you
god.
go ahead. Turn.
Recent information was potentially brought into my attention. Funny. I give a little chuckle. Were you aware that there was perhaps someone who wielded the power of the gods before the gods? Like a god of the gods, per se? Have you heard this story before?
I have not, no.
That's what I was worried about. I hadn't either, but friend Marlis, the wet one over there, Moist, the water genasi one, yeah, the blue one.
Not the moist one.
The wet one, yes.
Yes, the wet one. Got a vision from Certus, my patron, my lovely goddess, showing that, and that's what I said.
No, I haven't heard anything like that.
I hadn't either. I just thought it was odd. Obviously something to think about. The real question, though, is how are you doing here? Now that the vines are starting to retreat, are you able to hold this space indefinitely?
I haven't faltered yet.
Okay. Just wanted to double check, because we're going to have to go out again and get the other nodes.
I trust you.
Oh.
You went with him?
I did.
You see him kind of giving you a side eye every once in a while for continued conversation.
Is there someone I can help you with?
Something
Go on.
wrong?
I feel almost that I can see the vines on you.
Yeah, I've been told that once or twice.
Is there something you could do?
I doubt it, but
You can try. Last time I touched a priest, this all happened. So
Maybe it's because you
nothing,
touched
anything
the
worse can
priest.
happen. I'd
Yeah.
stick my hand out.
well, let's see, shall we? And he taps you on the hand.
Oh jeez.
And you find yourself back in the forest, sitting with your mom at a campfire. As she is roasting something on the fire, not really paying attention to you. You find yourself still sharpening your sword before you realize that you're back in that vision.
Do I remember this day at all?
No? It feels very generic. Like You did spend a lot of time in the woods with your mom as she trained you. But this doesn't seem to be anything in particular.
I kind of stand up. I'm gonna go take a walk.
She looks up to you. Be safe.
I will. I just wander into the forest.
As you wander into the woods, you feel that same sense of confusion that kind of surrounds this whole church. Like you could be walking in a straight line, you could be walking in circles, and it's very hard to tell. Can I have you roll a survival check for me?
Sure. $26.
26. You realize all around you, although not immediately visible, you start to see the vines everywhere, all heading in the direction that you are currently walking.
I kind of... Am I out of sight of my camp with my mom?
Yeah, you turn around and find that there's just thick woods behind you.
I kind of speak into the void. You know, I know you're here.
Get no response.
You can hide all you want, but I know you're watching. I just continue walking deeper.
You see the brush around you shudder. A shadow seems to step just out of view. And as you walk, it almost seems like the woods part in front of you. And you see in front of you that giant, 100-foot tall, what almost appears to be a gnarled oak tree of the Delight Tree.
Does it look alive, dead? Which
Very much
iteration?
alive.
I go over to it.
The bark begins to open up in front of you. And you see 6 Hifrids inside, just floating balls of light. And then 5, 4. And then it stays as 4.
There were 6.
There were 6.
Is there anybody else in here?
As you look around, you can see the canopy of the tree rustle. And then the dragon descends down. It's maybe 40 feet above your head, just looking at you.
Where's she at?
She's everywhere.
What you think you're all scary up there in the tree?
He lands down right in front of you, lifting himself up in front of you, just blocking the view of the Hifrids behind him. As he breathes out, you can see the smoke billowing in front of him. Yes, actually.
Well, that's fine, because, you know, I was created to, like, kill you and all, so fate will have its time.
You shouldn't kill your brother.
Well, you know, if my brother stopped being such a dick, maybe I wouldn't have to.
He gets down on all fours again, puts his face up right against yours. You're the one defying Mother.
I slowly reach my hand out to him. She's not your real mother.
Roll a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Inspiration.
That's a group decision.
Inspiration. Sure. You guys care? I care.
Sure.
How many do we have?
I believe. Oh, you've got a few.
Okay.
You've got 4 of them.
Do it.
Wasteroo.
Never a waste. Just not the desired result.
3.
3.
I roll a 4 and then a 2.
It's not meant to be.
It's not.
You know, she is Buane.
Well, I feel as though you're too far gone then, son. Or, brother.
He takes a couple of steps back, begins to go back up the tree before turning back to you. We'll see which one of us is right.
I guess so. And I tip my hat to him.
And you find yourself back in the temple.
Has any time passed for us?
No, it's almost an instant.
Yeah, touch him.
No, it didn't. It worked.
What worked? What happened? Are you denated now? Denated?
I don't know if I'm donated, but I met with my big brother.
There's 2 of you?
Well, you know, the big scary red dragon.
Oh, yeah. Lazaire.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What an asshole.
That's what I said, and
Yeah.
he didn't like it too much, and I guess he's. You know, it's kind of scary. Are you guys there?
I'm still.
I am.
I'm not there. I'm still in the Bass area.
Asshole.
You know, all I'll say is if my eyes ever go green or go gold and stay gold, kill me, 'cause I'll turn into him.
Into Lazaire?
Well, not into him. I just will become a second version of him.
Does he have gold eyes?
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
So there's a potential to, knock him out of it?
Yeah,
We could save your brother.
we could, but I think there's a part of himself that is starting to believe it.
Well, that's the thing about beliefs. They can change if you're given another option or perhaps seen the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be beneficial to have a big ass dragon on our side, you know?
Absolutely. She wouldn't stand a chance against you and your big brother.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a big brother.
Like Gloom.
Yes.
Oh no, you're the oldest.
Well, no, he's bigger, so he's the big brother. I'm the older sibling. but-
And Marlis. For Bugsby.
Yes, you're Bugsby's bigger sibling. Older. Well, older
I'm
sibling.
not in the room.
Oh,
But
but I'd say that
I'll take it.
regardless. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like the older, wiser uncle.
Yeah. But not the creepy uncle.
No.
Yeah.
How do you know
Just
about
the-
creepy uncles? You have creepy uncles in the forest?
Goba's a little weird.
It's a little weird. That is true.
Um,
Well, thanks for your help.
help. Well,
Thank you for yours.
Totes.
I obviously say it loud enough so he can hear everything as well. Could you think of anything that might help my brother?
Since you started attacking the nodes,
Hmm.
I feel her presence diminished.
Mhm.
Perhaps you could.
Destroy the vines, doing fine.
By the way, I got a vision. I believe that the node under the castle has been magically enhanced.
Oh, great.
I'm concerned when you go down there. We might need to form some sort of all-scale assault.
So we're all going in together?
Sick.
The place is teeming with them. The Elwyn people.
Yeah.
The tree has started to come. I don't know if you've seen the creature that's climbing through the tree.
That's my brother.
If you're going to deal with the node and take out Nada at the base, you might need somebody to at least be a distraction.
We can get Murphin to be a distraction.
Scar.
If a distraction, you mean bait.
You know,
Milk peg.
Buhane? Right?
Yes, I've heard of Boulain.
Alright, I'm about to drop some sick lore on you real quick. Alright? Prepare your little mind.
Oh, Noxie. That,
Well, physically little, like, we're both little, you know?
yeah. He means no offense.
Yeah, no
I
offense.
take none.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So, Buhane,
Mm,
you ready?
I'm ready.
Is my mom.
In a way, I believe that Boulain is.
No, not like, not, no, like actually.
Yes. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Oh my god, are you Jesus?
13.
13. I'm happy that you found something in her.
Sure. All right. Whatever you say. That's fine. She is currently in the Feywild.
Heck, we've seen her. We've
With-
talked to her.
Well, like, I'm just gonna lay it all down for you. You can choose to believe what you want. You can choose not to. Whatever. That's fine. Have you ever heard of the myth and legend Churn Milk Pig?
Yes?
She's there with her.
And Murphin.
Boulain,
Yes,
your mother.
my mother. Yeah. Churn Pig. She's a doll. She's awesome.
Yes.
Also, potentially very, well, not potentially, extremely powerful. Potentially a benefit to us, given loose cannon. Who knows what she's really gonna do? But my mom, Buhane, has been creating a little Fey army of sorts. So, if there's a way we can contact her, and we have a quote-unquote rendezvous, as in this here fine
They
establishment,
can come here.
this can be our base of operations, and then we can send on the full assault. There's enough somewhat well trained fighters, given I'm not saying none of you are, but we're mainly townsfolk here.
Right.
Um,
We need to pool our assets.
we need to pool our assets.
Yeah.
So, base of operations, full on assault, maybe a little distraction. I guarantee Lazaire is going to try to find me. So,
You're the distraction.
am I the distraction?
I don't know if he's going to look for you. The last place we want you to be is where we're all at, right?
And well, I mean, that's the last place Nada would want me to be as close to her as possible.
Right, so the last place we should put you
Is close
is
to
next
her.
to Nada, right?
But then we have to, split the group up. But that's always hard.
What if we do I almost said two Bugsbys, two Noxies, and we lead them in two different directions, and then all circle back and meet up.
I'm still not.
Oh, yeah,
in the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're brainstorming.
Yeah, right. We're hitting a brainstorm. We'll pin it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yes, he truly is Buhain's child. Not like in the same sense that like
Right.
anyone had sex with Buhain and like birthed a baby.
No,
like,
yeah, 'cause, like-
was power ripped.
Yeah, power ripped from Buhain and Goba forged me in
Yeah.
the heart of a volcano type thing.
Right. Which is
Classic.
harder to believe, that or
That
Or
it all-
have you ever seen anything like me before?
or Cobalt? Yes.
Describe this woman to me.
Well,
tell
I
her?
call her Mom, but
Yeah,
she goes
Scary.
by Scar.
Yeah.
She's a
Cool.
drow older woman.
Kind of sexy.
Long white hair,
Very nice body.
sharp blue eyes,
Yeah. Huge sword.
and a nice crossbow.
Yeah. Kind of dominatrixy, you know?
That's a way to put it.
And you say she's in the Feywild with
Churn
Churn
milk.
Peg.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. And the
king.
the quote
Well, no,
unquote
not the king.
consort.
That's right. The king consort.
King consort. Bugsby P. Cadwallader's father.
Yes.
that moron.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Murphin P. Cadwallader.
Cadwallader.
Yeah, we kind of kidnapped him.
Yeah.
Well, if what you say is true, I can tell her to come here.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can connect to her, then yeah.
Yeah, we don't have
I don't know. I have my. Do I have my stone, or is that just
I
for
asked
us?
you if you did, and you said no.
I think I said no.
You
Don't
said
you know?
Don't you know? You said no.
I think I have the stone, but I think the other end of the stone is Peggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Peggy,
You start being.
how does this thing
Sit
work?
on.
This thing on, Peggy.
Just hold it in my hand. Yoo-hoo.
Peggy.
Peggy. Gentle.
Peggy.
You know, you only get one message a day with this, and you wasted it to say my name 3 times,
Shit.
and then that's it.
Well, I guess we'll call Peggy tomorrow.
Shit.
Yeah, she might get the gist and open like little fucking Sorcerer Supreme portal.
Yeah. You don't have a way to contact someone, do you?
Well, you can contact my
try.
mom.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Tell her to have Peggy open a little portal.
Come quick. Need help.
Of this, you got longitude, latitude in this place or something?
Come here. Quick.
Someone roll a d100 for me.
Go for it, Marlis. You're the
There is a 5% chance that it will not go through.
great.
Shit.
Don't get a 5. 54.
54.
It's not a 5.
We don't know where those numbers.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
No.
Buhain, I have your son.
Quotes.
Air
Does he
quotes.
put air quotes in it?
You see his hands at his sides, just kind of doing that.
God.
Your son. He is at the Neolesian Temple in Unodinas and needs your help
Ask for food too.
and food.
Peggy's food.
Peggy's food.
Yes. And Peggy.
Come quick,
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
please.
And thank you.
XOXO.
And
Gossip
that's
girl.
it.
Damn it.
She enjoys pleasantries.
Yeah. She's gonna love that.
You know, being a god and all.
Oh no, this is going to Peg.
And then you see him kind of like zone
This
out
is
for
going
a
to my
second.
mom.
No, I thought that. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I thought it was
That's
gonna
why
be
she's
Peg.
bringing Peggy's food, not her food.
Right. Oh yeah, we don't want her food.
She said she'll come.
Yeah, I told you. You didn't believe me, did you? I can see it in your face. Yeah, I get it though. I'm just a little guy.
who
Oh my
I
god.
believe miracles are all around us.
That's true.
Like the miracle.
Of birth.
On 34th Street.
Spontaneous birth.
Like the miracle that, I don't know, like, while I respect all these gods, that the miracle that, their greatness predates them, and the greatness could be something else that is attainable.
Oh my god.
Something-
Do you come up yet?
No,
I'm just
I have a whole
intrigued.
thing I want to do.
Oh my.
What do you want to do?
I would like to pray to Bass,
Okay.
and I want to ask him first
not
if
just
it's
pray to
okay
me?
if I take some of the poison that's in his shrine. And, well, I want to ask him a few things.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to roll?
Ask your questions, and then I'll let you know if you need to roll for it.
Okay. I want to say, okay. Dear Bass, it's me, Bugsby.
Dear
Are you
Tom
there, Bass?
Diary.
It's me, Bugsby. I want to just say thank you again for the gift of restarting my life. And I want to know if it's okay if I take these poisons. Also, I want to ask you, but I'm not sure if I should ask you or Subal. So, Subal, if you're out there, come on in.
Has no idea.
No, I do. I just haven't prayed much. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to it. What I would really like to be effective in this fight. And I just keep feeling like there's ways I'm coming up short. And I can't do the kind of damage that I know I can do, that I want to do to Nada and her minions. And I would love help so that I can help restore some order to this world.
And not roll any more ones.
It's not about rolling ones, it's about elemental damage. Thank you.
Wow, that was actually not the direction I thought you were gonna go. That was pretty concise and
Was it concise?
I think it was.
For Bugsby.
For Bugsby, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, I didn't even talk in my Bugsby voice.
You
Oh.
see the hallway appear to grow darker around you. That's the only response you get so far.
Cool. I like the dark too. Does that mean I need to walk further into the dark?
What do you want to do?
I walk further into the dark. I'm taking a chance.
Take a chance on me.
That's
As
right.
you walk further into the dark,
With my passive perception of 20.
My passage perception.
Passage
So
perception.
perceptive fashion.
Mm-hmm.
you begin to get an uneasy feeling. And your mind starts to swirl with the thoughts. Bass is the god of change, of the death of something, so that something else can happen. And you realize that to ask something of Bass is to ask for a death of something.
Yeah, I want to kill Nada. I have to give my life. Fine. I'm going to assume then that you are cool with me taking these poisons. And I'm going to run off over to Subal's actual altar. Okay. Say, ring-a-ding-ding, it's me, you know me, Bugsby. Hey, you took me through that whole weird situation at the tree in the Lilliputian. What's it called?
What?
The town? The town.
Oh, Lillywitch.
Lillywitch. You took me, and you were so tricky, and, I'm tricky. I'm growing up, but I still am a little bit of a trickster. And I would just love if you could give me some help in this fight against Nada. She sucks. You don't. Help me out. Please.
Roll religion.
Ooh, 16. Not as bad as I thought.
You begin to feel yourself thinking about everything that you were raised to be. An assassin, a noble, perhaps a king. And then you start to wonder about the rest of the island, about the people, about further out, the continent, and what's past that. And that's the answer that you get from Subal.
Thank you. And I just run off and find you guys. What's up? I got poison.
Where'd you get poison from?
Oh, from the Bass area. He's cool.
You took it off the altar, Bugsby?
No, it's just like around the altar. In the area.
Did you ask?
I did.
Oh, okay. What did he say?
I didn't get a direct answer. It was all dark and weird. But
Wait, like the room got dark?
That sounds like an answer.
well, I got these it was before, I got these very strong vibes about, like...
Good vibes or bad vibes?
Oh, scary, like, anxiety-producing vibes. Like, oh, you know, if you bass, you got a life, and something's gotta die to change, and...
We probably gotta just, like, cut yourself or something.
Oh! And I run back, and
Oh my
just
God.
slash my palm, like, everyone does...
I don't know what to do with this.
Good job, Bugsby.
Yeah.
It's just dripping. And I go, ow, why does everybody do it there? Now I can't. At least it's not my sword hand.
You run away.
I should run away?
No, you
No,
did
you
run
ran
away.
away
You
from
ran
us.
back to the bass area. We're not with you anymore.
Oh, I'm actually, I looked at you, but I'm not actually talking to you.
Oh, you're
just
talking to
yelling
yourself.
out loud.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Just clapping.
Right, right. Ouch!
Ow, why am
You
I doing
see-
that?
Amongst all of the things in this area, a lot of it has to do with death. A lot of it has to do with change. And then you feel the question, what do you want?
I want to kill Nada.
The question seems to come to you again, what do you want?
I want to live my own life. I want my life to mean something. Not just be full of nonsense all the time. I mean, I like nonsense, but...
Once again, what do you want?
Weaponry? Cold damage.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Weaponry?
No, I think cold damage. Cold damage. Not to me,
Oh,
that I can wield.
could you imagine? Just strikes you with cold damage.
I'm an
There
icicle.
you go. You're just an icicle.
What do I want? I don't know. Shut up, Kyle. I feel free of the horrible, bone, soul-crushing weight of my father's expectations. It's gone. It doesn't mean anything, and I don't know what I want anymore. But what I do know is I want for my friends to be safe. I want for these children to be safe. I want I want to be safe. Eventually. Then I go, yeah! And I get my leg.
Feel the poisoner kit that you just picked up.
Yeah.
Suddenly it feels ice cold.
What's cool to me cool, you guys? Ice cold! What?
It's a chili kit.
What? Are you serious? Oh my god, thank you.
It's cooler now.
Yeah, it's much cooler.
Much
That's
cooler.
awesome. Thank you. That's great.
I'm still bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, keep flashing yourself up.
Yeah,
see what more you can
Yeah,
get.
I think that's probably solid.
Maybe your sword will
Yeah.
become
Um,
cold damage if you keep
yeah,
cutting
Keep
yourself.
going.
Yeah.
Try.
All right. Yeah. No, I'll do another one.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm finding you. And I go. I said, what did I say to that guy when I stabbed him in the leg?
How dare you not know who I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah. I said, how dare I not know who I am and what I want? And I stabbed myself in the leg. Lightly. With a dagger.
The darkness in this area fades away.
It's
You
like,
find
"Oh,
yourself
Lord,
starting
Lord."
to bleed everywhere. Can you please?
Lunaria! I made a mistake.
What is your? Does your rapier do? Is it D8 or D6?
D8.
It's a D8, yeah.
D8.
We're using a rapier or a dagger?
Oh, what, to
Or are you
stab
doing-
myself?
Yeah, you daggering?
Wait. To stab myself?
Yeah. What did you stab yourself with?
Oh, I stabbed myself with a dagger.
Great. Can you
D4.
roll- Yeah, 3 D4s for me.
Yeah, you
Plus
got
your
it.
modifier for sure.
Yeah, plus my modifier? Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm glad you rested for this.
Yeah.
Me too.
You did
Okay.
this last night.
Oh, but luckily I rolled 2 ones. So that's 6 and 6, 12. Plus 4 is 16. Plus 5 is 21. I take 21 damage.
21 damage.
That's crazy.
From 3.
I don't think you should help him.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
We're not there. Grim.
Grim.
Grim. Bjorn. Grimson. Sorry. Yes.
I assumed when I heard
Yes.
Grim, that's part of my last name.
I feel like we got a great plan going, but I have a question as well. Is there any passages from here to the tower or here to closer to the Noble Adar? Something that can get us in without having to, leave the front door? Because we still got one more node to take care of before we can make this big siege.
Actually, I'll have one of you guys roll a d20 for me. I'll give you a 50-50 chance of there's a direct
12.
passage.
Haha, I'm glad you rolled.
Says, well, there is actually a passage down to Noble Ordell. The nobles don't like to ride in the streets, so they actually have one down in the office.
The office here?
Yes.
Oh,
I'll take
that's
it.
convenient.
Kind of take us there, yeah.
Yeah.
At least take you right to the streets. I'm not sure exactly where you're going in Noble Ordell. But
Hey, I mean, closer than us having to find our way there through the fog.
Yeah.
all right.
That'd be very helpful.
By the way, you can also consider this a short rest if you want to use some.
Yeah, sure, dude.
get some
If you're
health
done
back.
stabbing yourself.
Yeah. I'm just I'm also like limping over to you guys while I do it, but I will.
Jesus.
Well, in the morrow, we will also contact Churn Milk.
Yes.
In a proper and not me yelling Peggy a whole bunch of times. And hopefully by then, my mother has contacted you again.
Yes. Well,
maybe prepare for about another 100 or so people to show up.
And Murphin.
And Murphin. Yeah, he's kind of a
people
dick.
and Murphin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, the king. Yeah,
Eh.
yeah. King consort.
If you consider him the king consort.
Also, if no one's seen centaurs or satyrs, just mentally prepare them for that, because that's mainly what's coming.
That's right.
Sprites, fairies, those sorts of things.
It's a great bunch.
Yeah.
Going to be
Minus
very
Murphin.
interesting.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
They're lovely people.
Yeah,
but-
the more the merrier, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Wait, where's James?
He's at the
James
mill,
is back
right?
at the mill.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Hey,
we
we
gotta
should-
get them there.
Yeah, we should get them there too.
Oh shit, yeah. That's
We got
far
friends.
away.
Bloom,
also.
your mom.
Yes,
Yeah,
my
we got
mummy
some
and
friends.
my brother.
Well, tomorrow we'll contact Churn Milk, and she knows that place. She's opened portals there many times. Maybe
Yeah,
she
she
can.
can.
yeah,
She's
she can
probably
scoop
the
'em up.
best way.
Yeah.
You guys, I stabbed myself, and then I got these frozen poison berries.
Oh, so it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to
I
cut
think
my hand all
so.
the time, and then I'd turn shit to flames. That was in another life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so smart. Really, truly so smart. Is that what happened?
sorry.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he
Is
used
what-
to slice himself to get his fire.
Oh,
well, no,
yeah.
no. I know that, but I mean, my basket feels cold.
Your basket.
I'm sorry, my poisoner's kit. I just imagined it like a picnic basket.
Yeah. It feels like, essentially, you get the choice with the poisoner kit if you want to have it deal cold damage, or I think it's necrotic or probably poison damage.
Sick. Thank you.
Nice.
Also, you have been practicing your shape-changing abilities. We're going to adjust that from just a charisma check to a deception check, DC 15, which I believe is an auto success for you,
As long as they don't nat one.
as long as you don't nat one.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
Auto succeed, except for a 1.
Alrighty.
Nice.
So you're heading
Arliss,
down to the
You
Noble
also
Art
have like a Hifrid now.
Yeah,
Yes,
you do.
I do.
Maybe we can take a small break to figure out what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So are we heading down to Noble Ardell then?
I
Yeah.
think that's smart.
All right. We're gonna head to Noble Ardell and take a short break.
Yeah, yeah.
Short.
So we'll see you all at 9. Let's go with 9:15. We'll be back.
Yeah, yeah.
See you all at
10-ish
9:15,
minutes.
About 10-ish minutes.
10ish minutes.
See you soon.
Bye.
Hey.
Okay.
Hello.
We got a question in the chat. I'm gonna see if I can fix the map because we're gonna get into a combat here pretty soon.
Are we?
So, I mean,
yeah.
we might. So, why don't we go ahead and answer that question? The question was, what are the top 3 like movies or TV shows that have stressed you out? What was
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Most
most
stressful.
We're gonna just
Stressful.
do one so we can do a little lightning round. You guys can answer in the chat as well, if those of you that haven't already. And then whoever has an answer, I'll be right back.
You're looking at me like I know. And
Yeah.
the problem is that I have a lot of answers, and so I'm trying to whittle it.
I got one.
That's fair.
for
What?
Go for it.
The bear.
Yeah, someone said
Because
that.
there
That's
is
very
true.
Yeah.
Restaurant
It
trauma.
was stressful.
It's-
Yeah.
The ticket,
it's
the
like-
ticket episode. Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh.
god.
just all like, just
Yeah.
it was so hard to watch. I
Mm.
loved it, but it was so hard.
Grey's Anatomy always used to stress me out because it was very like real.
Mhm.
Like obviously it's soapy and like dramatic, but like the things that they're dealing with are all very like real. I tend to watch a lot of fantasy stuff and sci-fi, so I'm like, oh, it's all fantastical. So there's like weird situations with like zombies and monsters and stuff. So I'm always like, it doesn't stress me out that much. Like I feel like it'd be cool, but like Grey's Anatomy, I'm like, pfft, people bleeding all over me and like dying, I'd be like, freeze up.
I'd rather that than ranch.
Then ranch?
Then
Oh my
dressing.
god. No, I'll take that any day. Running back and forth. Another ranch? Okay. Ma'am, you haven't finished the first 5 I brought you, but sure, I'll get you a
Yeah.
6th. Absolutely.
I'm ma'am.
Right. Ma'am is me.
Veep.
I'm still waiting for my 6th.
Veep and
ranch.
Succession tie for me, and the reason why I'm allowing them to be one answer is because they have a lot of crossover of the same writers. The pacing is so fast, and also all of the characters are so stressed out. I feel stressed out with them. It's a similar vibe to The Bear. But yeah, Veep and Succession, which are both ostensibly like kind of comedy dramas. Well, less Succession, but comedies, yeah.
I'm like between any like horror, honestly, any horror or like thriller that Tabitha has me watch is like always stresses me out so bad. But like this is one when I was younger I got The Deadliest Catch stressed me out. Like I know it's like no,
Yeah.
well, because they're on a big ass boat and it's like rocking and they're like,
Getting
oh, you're
around.
gonna fall off, and I'm like, fuck that shit, because I don't like the ocean.
Yeah,
So
me neither. Scary.
Deadliest Catch for me. But also when people try to break in your house, yeah,
Did everyone
those
answer?
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to say the same thing as Jason, which is
Mhm.
Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Oh, that
'cause
did-
That,
They're
yeah.
mushrooms.
They made fun of me because I.
I didn't. I did not.
I did.
Nicole made fun of
I
me
did.
because I had to go like stretch behind the couch
He was-
so that I could hide my face every once in a while. But since you brought up childhood stuff, the one that stressed me out as a kid was Beauty and the Beast.
Fair enough.
What?
What?
The scene where her dad is like getting like taken care of in the tower by all the things, and then the beast shows up and there's like the and they oh my gosh, man, I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room for that scene.
I have one. The Child Snatchers, the Child Snatcher and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was
Oh,
very,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
very stressful for
Yes.
me as a
That's
child.
stressful.
I was like, I just didn't like the idea of like he thought he was totally in the right and everyone was taking care of him, but really there was like a secret no.
Yeah.
Freaks me out.
Yeah.
Don't like
that.
that.
Is stressful.
I like
Josiah,
rules.
that's very.
I like my rules.
That's very telling.
Yeah.
And with that, you pop up out of the
Darkness.
areas.
Into more
Where are you?
darkness.
There you are. You pop up out of the secret entrance and immediately find the area that is covered in that supernatural darkness. The black bits kind of floating through the air, eerie green glow coming from the windows. And you find the manor that you once found, like a month ago at this point.
Do I still have my keys?
Keys to the manor? Oh yeah, you did find some keys, didn't you?
I stole some keys.
Wait, which manor was this?
This is where we like went to the party. Chapel
No.
might be in.
Different manor. That's the castle. This
That's
is the
the- oh, the
manor
manor.
that we
Into this manor
No,
before.
No, we
we
have.
did. We went through the back. Like we came in through like the second story, and remember there was people outside, and I was like, maybe if I knock from the inside, they'll be confused, and then they just walked in and started fighting us.
We were also the fairy realm version of the manor.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is where the little kid lived, and we
Yes.
found
Yes.
his diary or whatever.
Yeah, Lord
Dear
Rydark.
Down
Yep.
Diary. Yes, I
Um,
remember.
There's 2 stories though. Yes.
There are 2 stories.
Yes, Lloyd's grandmama, you are correct. The Handmaid's Tale is very
Oh, yeah,
stressful.
That's very
I had to
stressful,
stop
yeah.
watching it.
The Fishes episode of the
Oh,
Bear.
also,
is actually
any Black
the
Mirror
most
episode.
The Fishes
stressful.
episode of the Bear, yeah.
That is the most stressful.
Any Black Mirror episode too.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know Junji. Junji?
I don't know,
Junji Ito?
Junji.
Yeah.
Oh, Junji Ito. Yeah.
Is it Yunyi?
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah. Kyle agrees.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing?
Are there windows?
There are.
yeah, let's do a
Peek in
peek.
a window. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stealthy sneak and peek in a
Give me a
window.
stealth check.
You got it.
I'm not a peeker.
Natural 20.
You peek.
You
real
peek
well.
so good.
As you look through the windows,
Best peeker.
you do see that there are appears to be 3 fighters, 3 Del-1 fighters in this main room right here. So you kind of walk around the side. You realize there don't seem to be any in the side rooms. There is a little garden area over here that seems to be fairly empty.
Oh,
off
can you
to the
zoom
right.
out a bit?
Yeah. Here, I'm just going to show you the whole map-ish. There's a little garden kind of over here that appears to be empty.
Outside or inside garden?
It's like a
Outside.
like
Yeah.
a
There's
courtyard.
garden.
I kind of.
There's like some big glasses here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a view.
Yeah, I'm skulking around the entire place looking through all the windows
You
I
see
can.
3 of them kind of wandering through this area.
Is that a water feature inside?
It is
Oh,
a water
yeah. How
feature.
beautiful.
I asked
There is
Bugsby
a room over here.
specifically, if you see a bush, let us know.
Yeah. Tell us if you see a bush.
Because we'll go in through that door and just focus.
Oh, an
Yes.
indoor bush.
Yes.
Okay.
Like in the
You're
last,
like it's a garden. There's so
there's
many.
a
bushes
lot of
around.
bushes over here.
It's
Right.
like a whole hedge situation.
Right.
Over the hedge. That stressed me out too.
As you're going around,
Yeah,
around
what
to the
else?
backside of the
What
building.
else do I see?
You see a big dining room here that also appears to be empty of any creatures.
Bushless.
As you walk around the backside,
Uh-oh.
Swear we're the best.
there's a little.
Entrance in the back.
You see in here a few more fighters and an orc.
Still New Yorkie.
Still no.
And
no
as
bush.
you walk towards the back here, through this window, right here, you see a bush and Lord Everin talking to it.
I knew it.
And as the bush begins to turn into a node, you watch it change shape. It tries to kind of almost resemble wings, a long snout. And you see this node resemble
Oh
a
God.
large dragon.
All right, cool.
Um,
I am skulking back to our pals. My pals?
Well,
You guys?
Yeah.
So wait, it's a bush dragon?
It's a bush dragon.
It's a dragon made of bush, or is it actually like
Stop saying
corporeal dragon? What?
Bush
It's a
dragon.
made
It
out of
is
a bush.
It is the.
It's native bush
it's a
dragon.
node
Native-
dragon.
native.
It's a
bush.
node dragon.
Okay, but it's made of node.
It's made of node.
Like
Yes.
it's not corporeal like scale dragon. It's node dragon, bush
Correct.
dragon.
I just
Okay.
didn't make a
That's
specific.
fine.
That's fair.
I just want to make
artwork
sure
for it,
we're not
but
looking
yes.
at
That's
Lazaire.
valid.
I mean,
Um, I think we're going through that window.
We
All
jumped the bush.
We jumped the bush. If we can jump the bush,
do you think it has all like the properties of a dragon?
I don't
there's
want to
only
wait to
one
find
way.
out.
There's only
You
one
want to
way
wait
to.
to find out?
it's
It's
only
time
one-
for bravery.
It's only one way.
Courage. Oh God, not the cause. The cacaws.
Yeah.
Is there a
Just-
second story?
There is a second story. Yes.
Oh, should we check that first?
I think if there's one room that has the bush and Everin, we just jump them.
Right. Oh, you jump Everin. We'll jump the dragon.
We just all jump in
And we'll
together.
all jump the shark together.
That might be what we're doing today. Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
Busting through the window.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Put on my theme music.
Oh, before any of that, actually, let's pause for a second and think. I'm gonna use my dragon form and touch you with protection from evil and good.
Great. I rage as well.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
Great.
Good initiative for once.
I just, when you went and did this, like a triumph, I was like, me too, like a kid. Like I just mirrored your actions.
Bugsby?
23.
23. Marlis?
12.
12. Nox?
21.
Great. Luminaria?
Roll that
12.
12. Which one of you two has better dexterity?
My dex is 15.
Your dex is 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Marlis.
Marvelous.
Is there a back door
Marvelous.
here?
There's not, but there are some fairly large windows looking into this, essentially a bathhouse.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ryder had
I know what we're doing
a
after.
little business
Yeah.
going in the back of his manor.
Right.
Back door. Oh, and we're also going in the back door. Well, there's
Yeah.
no door, but we're going
This
in
is
the
our
back door.
namesake. We're great at this.
Should I just bust through the window?
Yeah,
That's what
bust
we're all
the
doing.
windows
I'm
out their
jumping.
It
cars.
doesn't exist like this anymore. However, I'm still going to give you guys a surprise round
Yes.
Great.
because I like that rule better than.
Yeah, the surprise round's fun.
Surprise round's fun.
Does this look like normal Everin, or does he look planted?
Give me a perception check.
Nice.
I perceive.
Oh.
I perceive. Ooh. 28.
28.
I know Everin. I've seen his head. I've seen his insides. Like
I've seen him turn into snow. I shot
Right,
his
yeah.
and through the penis
You've
with an
seen
arrow.
two different versions of Everin. You've seen Everin
We have his head
at
in the back.
the
Right beside the head.
what do you call it? The mines.
Yes.
And you saw the Everin that was being impersonated
Correct.
at the castle
And the casket Everin.
and the casket Everin. That's right. 3 versions of him.
Yeah.
You said snow?
This one appears to look more like the snow version.
Ah, simulacra.
This is the simulacrum.
Boring. I'm gonna kill him. I convey that information. It's just a stupid simulacra. Blah, 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 blah.
As you come jumping in, you see him sitting there chanting as this node becomes more and more dragon-like, and you jump in through this window. Bugsby, you are first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right to him,
Get him.
and I'm just gonna smush him hard.
Everin or the dragon?
Oh, Everin. I'm
Got
going
it.
for Everin, and I get him. Does a 26 hit?
It sure does.
Awesome news. And I am going to smush him with my rapier. Oh. Wow. Sick. Okay, so he's gotten 13 piercing. And I'm going to use one of my poison guy. So I'm gonna use my 5 sneaks, and they're gonna come out cold damage.
You got it.
Oh, but he's made of snow. I don't know, you guys. Okay, so we got 5, 10, 14. You will check my math. 14. Okay, so that's 13 piercing, 14 cold damage to him.
27 total.
Sorry, how much piercing?
13.
He takes the full 13.
Sick.
And how much cold?
He is 14.
14. It's not as effective as you thought it would be. He takes 7.
Not this guy. That's because he's a snowman. But that's okay. And since I've damaged him,
It's because he's a snowman.
that's because he's a snowman. When you damage a creature that is concentrating, it has disadvantage on concentration saving throws. And that is what Mage Slayer was all for, you guys. So, glad I took that feat.
He
What?
rolls a 16 and a 19 on his concentration.
If he rolls a 10,
oh, you know what? Oh, no, it's one attack, so it's...
I don't
if
even
he
know
rolls
what
a
the...
10, he still succeeds. Correct.
I have no idea.
concentration?
Concentration is going to be
Yes.
either
9 or
10
less, right?
or half of the damage, whichever is higher.
Well, he succeeded. Well, that's okay. I'm just gonna keep hitting him.
The damage he had
because-
done.
No, I was
Taking
thinking
was
if I could lower it, but I.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to stab him up good. But
can
we
think about
can
it later. We can think about it
assume
later.
does an
We'll
11
think about
hit
it later.
this snowman?
That's fine.
I
does
trust
not.
you to.
Okay, that's all right. I'm going to move
You think that?
and
already have
go
it.
up above
I
Luminaria.
was thinking.
So up in this bucket area.
Yeah, and I'm hopping over the vine.
Well,
I'm,
you
I'm
got it.
making
Fine.
sure.
If you say give
that
it
you're
to
doing
me,
fine.
I will.
then I.
Yeah.
All right, is that end your turn?
Yep.
Nox.
Um.
You were already raging from what I
Yes.
said.
Was Everin holding? I'm guessing he's holding a magic focus.
Yes.
I'm gonna go attack Everin.
You got it.
Bonus action. The sheriff's in town, and I flick open my badge, and
That's right.
it starts to swirl around me. I go to attack.
But the sheriff is in town.
The first one is gonna be. I'm going to hit. I'm also using a disarming attack to knock away or to disarm him from his orb.
Orbed.
That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Great.
Actually, I apologize. Should have had you do this as well. But it's a reaction, so I'm going to use it against you.
Okay.
Before that attack, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Ooh. 19.
As you come in for that amazing attack, you realize, no, this is your friend.
Of course.
You like this guy, and for a second, you falter. You can choose one other target within range. If there's nothing else in range,
Wait, but
He has sanctuary.
and protection from good and evil.
I
too,
do
right?
have protection for good.
But
and
I don't
evil.
think it's a charm though. Hold on, I'm looking that up right now. Sanctuary, because I have sanctuary. It's I don't think it is.
he's technically a construct, so I don't think it works.
It's an
against-
abjuration spell.
Yeah.
It's not a charm.
I thought it kept you from being charmed.
Can I pivot into range of
But
dragon?
it's not technically charming you. It's basically you go to hit it and you can't hit it.
Because it's within my movement.
I think this particular attack fails, and then you could do the next one against the dragon, though.
Okay. This fucking my wisdom sucks. I don't add. I only had one. I rolled so good.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay.
I'm happy I used it against you instead of
Yeah, I know.
Bugsby.
It's only once though.
It's a reaction.
It's because I'm so wise.
Great. I hit him again.
You got it.
That's a fucking 28 to hit. I'm doing the same disarming attack.
28 to hit hits.
Great. He has to roll a DC 17 strength check. Or strength saving throw to hold on to his orb.
What does he roll?
12.
He drops his orb. He also takes... $32 radiant damage.
Radiant. $32 it is.
Great. I will. I want to stay where I was, originally, just in front.
You got it right
Because
there.
I just want to be in front of Everin. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Marlis, you're next.
Did it seem as though the dragon stopped turning into dragon after the orb dropped, or does it?
Oh, he has to roll concentration.
He does
Oh yeah,
That's a fail.
grand.
It does begin to lose some of its dragon-esque features.
Great.
beginning to look a little bit more
Nodey,
like a node. Still scary.
but a node.
Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn, correct?
It is still
Yeah,
scary, but it's
Marlis,
less
and then
scary than a
Luminaria,
dragon.
and then we'll go back to normal turn order.
I did also
See you.
take 2 of my superiority dies away because the first one failed, and I already said it. So
Perfect. Thank you.
I know.
So yeah, Marlis.
I'll go down under Nox.
Here?
And then
Yeah, get that puppy some love.
He needs help, you guys.
I gotta give him some love.
I'm gonna make this map bigger for you guys. There we go. Look at that nice big map now.
Thank you.
What are we doing, Marlis?
I guess I think I shall make him chili
Make him chili.
with the conical shape. Whoa, where'd he go?
I'm gonna switch it out
He
for the
ran
node.
away.
Great.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, and he's dead already? Good job.
Nice.
Nice,
I
one
didn't
shot.
just
Cold,
threaten it,
yeah.
like-
Are you sure you
There you
didn't
go.
go la 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 la?
yeah.
Neener,
Neener, neener, neener. Yep.
You should have done it.
Best believe the
Okay.
next person I kill.
Yeah,
Neener,
neenering them.
neener,
You
neener.
gonna neener?
So you have to roll. For
Conical?
Constitution.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. So
Two
I'm assuming both
Constitution saving
Everin
throws.
and the node, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So Everin rolls a 14,
Fail.
Haha.
and the node...
Fail.
Yeah, no, that's
Sick.
5 on the die, so there's no way.
Good job, both of you. All right.
Oh, here.
I need my.
Here's 4.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You need another D8?
8s. I need 1, 2, 3, 4.
5,
1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8.
8.
That's it. That's it.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. 4, 6, 7, 28.
28?
Yes.
Not so effective against Everin. It's going to take 14 points. With the light node, on the other hand, takes, what is that, 56?
No.
No, 28?
60.
66?
What are you doubling it?
Yeah.
28 times 2?
66.
46.
No.
28 times 2?
Because 25 times 2 is 50.
52. Sorry.
52, yeah.
52.
52?
I knew it was over 50.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We're all really good at math.
We are.
I knew it was over 50. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
something
Why
50.
we play this math
Does that
game.
end your turn?
Math dice.
Math
Um,
dice. Doing the math.
I'll flap him with my tentacle.
Sure.
Everin.
Everin?
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Oh, nothing probably happens at all.
Cool, you just
Yeah.
assume no then, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want.
No. There's no way.
It's a,
Luminaria.
It's
it's a 13.
yeah.
13 misses.
Yeah.
I want to get in the square above Nox.
So right here.
Yeah, and pick up the spell focus.
Mhm.
Everin spell focus.
Yeah, he's already used his reaction, so. He has no way to
Take
try to
that
stop
and
you.
put it in my wee little pocket.
Interacting with an object does cost your action.
That's fine. I got a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast. I don't need actions where I'm going. I'm gonna.
Well, that's the
Who's
next
going next?
I think it's
Me.
me.
It's gonna go right back
Oh,
to the
it'll go
top.
back to
Bugsby.
Bugsby, Nox, then
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 dragon. Or then node. Because it no longer dragon.
That's right. Bugsby, Nox, Node.
Oh, that's right. That's what
I'm-
happens when I
It's
pull something off the map.
Yeah.
it do thing.
I'm just gonna move then. After I've picked up, I'm gonna get 2 squares behind Nox.
Right over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide in the corner.
However, you did just leave the nodes.
It's
Yeah, it's 10-foot
Yeah,
range.
It has a 10-foot range.
oh, okay. Well,
That is going to be a 28 to hit,
yeah, you can hit me.
dealing 10 points of bludgeoning
Cool.
and 9 points of poison.
Okay.
When you get bludgeoned,
Yeah.
what do you imagine happens to your body? Like, are you getting like a fat lip?
Like Luminaria?
Yeah, Luminaria.
Well, I would assume I would try to block it with my shield and probably fail, so it probably smacks me across the face and my like shoulder. So I kind of wince a little because I think I'm going to block it. And
Yeah,
it's very
you're gonna have
creepy
some
now.
bruising.
I'm like bracing myself,
But not
Oh,
internal bleeding, just contusions.
Not with that hit. No, that was definitely not. I'm barely. I still had temporary hit points from him, so I'm at 79.
Okay, 79.
I also imagine you don't start taking mortal wounds until
At least bloody.
at least half of your
Yeah.
health. Like you're just kind of getting
Yeah.
or like skipping off your armor and like
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
hits, but like
Yeah.
once you get to like fucking 4 HP, it's like I'm fucking dying here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dying here, man.
Bugsby, back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna jam back on down, and I'm
Jam on
gonna
down the road.
I'm gonna ease on down the road to be flanking with Marlis. So I'm right next to the node, which sucks, but you know.
Here?
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm gonna hit Everin again. Does a 21 hit him?
Oh, sure does.
Sure do.
Sick as pie. You know how pie's so sick.
sick.
Oh, okay. That is going to be 11 piercing, and then I'm going to use the full 6 on him for just regular straight up.
Sneaky sneak.
Actually, I'm going to trip him. I'm going to use one to trip him.
Nice.
Just
Um,
bullying him.
So he has to succeed on a DC 17
I'm sorry,
dex
bully
save.
the node.
Tell me what he rolls.
That is a 18.
that sucks, but...
Hold on.
hold on. Right.
Minus 5.
13.
So,
It's 13.
yeah.
So, nice. Okay, so you are prone. And I'm just going to hit you real good with some more sneakoscope.
Nice.
Okay, so we got 10, 16,
19.
17, 19 more. So it was initially 11 plus 19.
He's looking a
So
little
that's
rough.
30. And was he concentrating on anything?
He's
Not
already
anymore.
Yeah,
Already?
already got 30.
Yeah.
30. He was not.
No,
No.
not anymore.
Okay. And then just to kind of like kick him while he's down.
Right. We haven't done that enough.
Yeah.
Fuck Everin.
Right.
I'm just gonna stab
We made it
him.
our mission to find every instance of Everin
Just
and just
destroy him.
fuck him up.
Yeah. And does 19 hit him?
It does.
Awesome news. That's the wrong dice.
Really happy you used that reaction now, huh, Everin?
And that he's gonna take an extra 8 piercing damage.
In the rib cage, you just kind of get a little.
Yeah, like a lowermost rib and like kind of up and skewer.
I was gonna say, you gotta do a little twist.
Yeah, I do a wrench it.
Does he bleed?
Yo,
Does he snow? Does snow seep? Is it just water?
it does appear to be just water that starts to leak out of
Interesting.
the holes in him.
It's like a thick
He's-
water that's
he's
kind of got mixed
melting.
with soot.
He is going
And
to
the
use
corncob
his
pipe.
legendary action.
Of course he is. He's
Nada's
afraid.
Revenge.
Oh wait, I'm not done. Sorry, babe.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, finish your turn.
And I'm going to ease on down the road right back
Back to the corner.
back to the corner.
Of course.
Now the Delight Note doesn't have a reaction.
Now he hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, the node?
It
Oh
hit
my
me.
god, sick.
And
I was
Everin
like, oh
doesn't
no, I'm
have
gonna
a-
get an opportunity attack.
Now
but
it
I'm
hit
not.
me.
Everin also doesn't have a reaction still.
Yeah.
And he couldn't anyway because I hit
But
his
now he's
ass.
got Nada's
You
revenge.
are just in range still.
And I'm not in that
Nada's
range.
Revenge.
I'm just in range for Nada's revenge?
Every creature within 20 feet of Lord Everin,
Yeah.
of his choosing, needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, all of us?
Yes.
Ooh, not 20,
That's
baby.
everybody. That's gonna succeed.
It's also for con. Natural 22!
Wait, you rolled a 22 on the
I rolled
dice?
a 22 on a 20-sided die.
Cheater.
Uh-huh.
Fucking cheater.
Yeah.
I've told you
It's
those
20
dice
and
are
up
weighted.
on this dice.
So I'm the little that failed? Cool.
Told you those.
Oh, you failed it?
Yeah.
What happens to you
I
now?
don't know what happened.
Everyone
mean-
takes 23 points of necrotic damage. Those that succeeded. So you two take half that. What did you roll?
A 20, but dirty, of the dirty
You
variety.
just succeed.
What did you say we take? Sorry.
How many?
13?
23. So cut that in half. It's gonna be 12.
12.
So 12 points of necrotic, or 23 to you. On a failure, you are also restrained by the vines.
Grand.
You're supposed to avoid the vines.
Not
Yeah.
doing fine.
He's
Now
not
you're
doing
doing-
fine.
Touch the vines. No. Vines do touch, not so clutch.
Not.
I can do better.
Your turn.
I'm just gonna get out of the vines.
That's gonna be an athletics check. Do you take the full 23?
Yeah. Necrotic?
Yeah.
18.
18 fails.
Wow.
You did you roll that advantage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do
I
you get
rolled-
like a little withered Dumbledore hand with necrotic damage? I'm really trying to like visualize things today.
It's like anything that makes you feel like you're starting to like fall apart,
Wither.
wither away.
But if it's just a small amount, is it just kind of like psoriasis, where you just have like a lot of dead skin flakes?
Yes. Whatever you say. That's
Your face. I've said so much grosser stuff
Um,
to you.
I know.
that's my full action.
that's your action.
But that's it. That's the one.
I will.
You were about to take out Ephra before he even got a turn.
You know, it's fine. I'm gonna use my my yeehaw to give Marlis and Luminaria advantage on their next turn, and the other two disadvantage on their next turn.
Everin and Delight Note
Have disadvantage on attack rolls. And Luminaria and Marlis have advantage.
Great. Does that end your turn?
It does.
All right. The Delight Node is going to move here.
Gross.
And it is going to attack you, Nox.
Cool.
Disadvantage, you said?
It's a disadvantage, yes.
Great. You are currently restrained, so it's going to do it just a straight roll. It's not great. That is 16.
That's a miss.
Second is a 15.
Still misses.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I fail.
You're okay.
It's gonna be 14 points of necrotic damage, and you are still restrained and grappled by the
Cool.
roots. Oh, it does have health to regain. It regains the same amount. That's gonna end the Delight Node's turn. Everin! He's gonna stand up. Can't cast spells.
He cannot. He does not have a focus.
Sorry, baby. You're just a little snowman now. Wasn't he just try to like lead all the kids through town or whatever Frosty does?
Right.
What do you want to do? Punch me? My plan worked. Taking away his
You-
focus.
You're just watching Josiah be frustrated and giggling to yourself?
No.
Ah, yeah.
He is going to run around Nox to Luminaria.
What?
And he is going to attempt to wrestle his focus out of your
Pants.
bags, your pants.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You
gonna be
didn't
a
shove it down your
contested,
pants?
Strength or dexterity. or rather acrobatic or
Athletics.
athletics.
Okay. 14.
19.
All right. Well, I'm gonna woe him. Oh no, I can't. I know it hasn't been my turn yet. All right.
That's
well,
gonna be
he
his
gets
action.
in my
He gets his
pants, I guess.
Yeah, he gets in your pants. He reaches in just past your shield, able to wrestle it out of your hand, out of your pocket, pulling out his focus again. A slight smile on his face, but he doesn't. That's his action. So
If we see something happening like this, are we allowed to like have a reaction if we see something happening in the middle of combat that we feel like we can do something about?
Not unless it's your
Not
turn.
unless
Yeah.
it's your turn.
So not as a reaction.
You can
I'd
do something
have
as
to
a
be
reaction
like
unless you have, like,
interacted
Unless you have
with.
like Sentinel or something that gives you
Got
that
it.
ability.
Got it.
He has no bonus actions.
Oh, Nobo? No,
So
Bobo?
I guess that's the end of his turn. Marlis.
Get him, Marlis.
Ever another node.
No.
So I'm gonna go up to the node. No. You know what? I'm just afraid to use up all that I have. I would like actually. He's engaged with you right now, right? The node
With me.
yeah.
Oh, the node.
The node.
No, the node's engaged with me.
Yeah. So, I'd like to go over to the right. I would like to create an ice wall.
Sure.
That attempts to cut through that and envelop the node
Sure.
An ice wall through the node?
to kind of cut off the. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got it. I roll
You know what I'm
a. Was it a dex save or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wasn't.
Wow, this die is not
I
doing
was
me any
not
favors
Oh,
planning.
were
today.
you me last week?
I am you. This die has not rolled above a 6 this whole combat.
That's great.
So I
For
might
me.
I might do something different. Yeah, that's gonna be a 10. Yeah.
We have
that feels-
different dice we can use. You can use. You have a whole fucking.
Yeah, that didn't.
I got a shelf of dice over here.
Yeah, you got a gang of dice.
Cool.
A murder of
Alright.
dice.
I
Buku
need
dice.
10d6.
Oh, D6 here.
How? Yeah. How
have
many do you
4.
want?
Let's see. 2, 3. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. One more. Alright. I might need
I
it.
got you.
Okay.
Counting dice. It could be.
I'd like
it
to address my sunglasses during this break.
40.
40.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man. As it comes walking over towards Nox, doing these attacks, the ice wall. Can you describe what that ice wall might look like?
It's very chilly looking. It's no. What? So have you ever seen like dry ice? How it's like very like
Yeah.
Steamy almost. But
Yeah.
It's like there's like a fog.
yeah,
Yeah, you get
but it's
chemical
very.
burns off that.
I stepped on some before. It's unpleasant. But it was pretty funny.
I'm surprised.
Anyway, that's what it looks like. And it's that kind of
Yeah.
level of
Just a sheet
opaque,
of ice.
steamy a little bit looking, and it just kind of like curves up and over like a giant wave
Frozone.
into the.
Yeah.
Sick.
As you see this thing kind of recoil from it, every piece of the vines that was touching it suddenly turns to ice, shatters, and you watch it kind of disappear out into the Feywild, away from the material plane.
Do the vines around me shatter off too? Dang.
Why? Because they have you because you're so warm because you're a little
Yeah, you-
hot-blooded reptile?
Yeah, it's probably, I'm keeping them warm.
Is that your turn, Marlis?
I move towards Everin. 2 steps. 2 little squares. And then slap him with my tentacle.
You got it.
Oh.
You got advantage, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's
That'll
better.
do.
That's 15.
22.
Yes, 22.
That hits. What's the damage?
5.
5 points of cold.
Yes.
He takes 2. He is resistant to cold.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Luminaria.
Yes.
It is better than nothing.
Yeah.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate. I'm going to try a new spell. Because I like new spells.
You don't say.
I know, right? So this is going to be... I'm going to touch Everin.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
A
Ready, roll.
Constitution.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah, okay. Well, then nothing happens.
Nothing.
Mm-mm. Let's see. A target must repeat. Never poison. Nope. It doesn't. It just fizzles. The target must see. Yeah. Then that's my action. And I do a little wiggle and say, fuck you, man. Then I end my turn.
You begin to hear footsteps running creatures towards your direction. And we're back to the top of the turn order. Bugsby.
Okay. I am going to run over to Everin. I'm gonna stab his butt.
Before you stab him, I need you to roll a... a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 9. 17. Nope,
Seven.
that's not correct. That is not correct. Sorry.
I was like, oh.
11. But
11.
fail?
As he...
No, hold on, because I can turn a fail into a
That's
success.
a failure.
So I make it. It's a success.
Great. So you use your legendary resistance.
It is Mage Slayer, Guarded Mind.
Great. You can do that like once per long rest, right?
Or a short rest.
Perfect.
Thank
Thank you so much for the
thanks,
inspiration.
Hey,
Thank you, Paul.
You're correct, Paul. It is scary. And I rolled before that. I rolled an 11. So does a 22 hit him?
A
Yeah.
22 hits, yes.
Yeah, great. Okay, let's just see how the cook. Actually, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, 6 plus 7, so that is 13. So that's 13, and then I am sneaking him. I'm gonna trip him actually. Please
You
do
got
a
it.
dex save.
That is going to be a 19.
You got anything cool?
Yes. I haven't used my reaction this turn yet.
Unless you don't want to use your action, you don't have to.
I just don't think he's gonna go. He's boxed in.
Yeah, it's
He
like...
can't really run. It's better to do damage. Like he literally we're boxed. He can't move anywhere.
That's fine. I will then use 5 of my. He succeeded. He did not
He
fall.
doesn't fall.
But he is going to take 10, 14 more. So 14 plus 13. He's going to take 27 damage. And then I am going to... how is he holding his crystal ball? His little concentration.
Oh, it's in his hand. It's not huge. It's big enough to kind of hold in the palm of your hand.
Okay, I'm going to do a very weird move. And I'm going to... Is it a full action to do a wet willy?
I'll allow that for a bonus action.
Great. Do I need to roll for it?
Sure.
What am I rolling?
Roll a hit.
Sleight of
an attack.
hand?
Roll an attack.
Oh, roll an attack? Okay, great.
Trying to hit him with your wet finger.
Yeah, does
in
a
his ear.
24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to like shock him basically into
Surprise!
Yeah, I'm trying to shock him into like I guess I could do some damage, but I'm really just trying to get him to drop that crystal ball. And that's my aim. Should I roll damage for that?
It's not gonna be damage, but I'm gonna have him roll a Constitution saving throw to see how he reacts. He rolled a nat 20 though.
Oh, well.
He is cold. He is wet.
He's like, oh, I'm made of that.
Okay, Wet Willer. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to... I can... I'd still get it. The node still has a reaction, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Might as well just stay where I am.
Alrighty. Knox.
Nat 20, I'm out.
You are out.
That's my turn though, because I'm using my bonus action to keep my rage going. So.
Great.
Yeah, I'll stay there too.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks, Amy.
Wee. The delight node. Actually, before the delight node, I'm gonna use charming gaze.
What did you call
on
Steven?
Gaze.
Knox and Bugsby.
Is it charm?
I shouldn't have made eye contact with
Gonna
you.
have
You were,
the
like,
two of
looking around like
you
didn't
roll
know
a
that
wisdom
we were
saving
gonna-
throw.
Oh, fuck.
I failed.
Fuck. 11.
Nox can't be charmed. He has my protection from good and evil. But I'm glad you chose him.
You are charmed for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
good on mine last time too.
What am I
I got an
doing?
18, but I only had one.
Sorry?
What am I doing while I'm charmed?
While you're charmed, you can't harm the charmer with any damaging abilities or magical effects.
Do I really like it? Like, what's my motivation?
At the moment, it's confusing because he feels like he's your friend. Like, you've known Everin. And it's
Oh, it's Everin that rolled it, not the node?
Everin. This was he used a one of his legendary actions
This...
to use his hypnotic gaze.
Oh my god. What did you call Steven? I'm sorry.
Wink too.
It's called charming gaze. is
Oh
what
my
it
god,
is.
I'm gonna do that thing that happened to, like, Tilly.
Tilly.
Lynn Tilly.
Oh my
Now
god,
the
where he
delight
was
node.
infatuated by Stellos?
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's right before
Talk about
we
a
killed
deep
him.
cut.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's right.
The delight node's gonna attack you still, Knox, even though you're
What we thought
outta
was a
here.
fair fight after we got him.
That's
turned
gonna
into
be
a
a 23 to hit,
that is.
dealing 9 points of bludgeoning and
Reduced to 4.
10 points of poison.
Reduced to 5.
And second attack, it's gonna be a 14.
That misses.
And let's go with. You're all within 10 feet of it. I'm gonna go with Marlis. Can I have you please roll a Constitution saving throw?
I was ready.
15?
15
Oh,
fails.
no, lies. Yeah, no, truth. That was a 15. Sorry. I looked at the wrong.
That's going to be 14 points of necrotic damage, and you are grappled.
Hooey.
At the end of its turn, let's go with that one. Lord Everen's going to use his last legendary action to cast a cantrip. He is going to cast.
He's got the cast.
Acid Splash on Nox.
He's within 5 feet of me, though, so he has disadvantage. It's a ranged spell
Yeah.
attack.
You're right.
We're all within 5
We
feet
are.
of him.
Yeah. All right. Still, it's going to be Acid Splash.
Sure.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Well, they were the same on both dice.
What do you roll? Don't tell me if it. I don't know. You just got to tell me what he
It's gonna be
rolled.
14 to hit.
He misses.
Well, I don't know if his modifier.
He
No, 14 total.
14,
Oh, total?
He misses.
Oh, never mind.
Including his modifier.
Disregard.
Lord Everen's turn.
What a dick.
Still within 5 feet. Move.
Yeah, but
move.
now he can cast one of his actual spells.
Yeah.
And he is going to cast. Yeah. He turns. Let's see here.
Just your face makes me laugh.
I was kind of.
You were. So doing a stupid face and I wanted to laugh.
It wasn't on purpose either. It's just my face.
You did a.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're listening.
I'm
Everin.
He turns to you again, Nox.
Yeah.
And you see green lightning bolts come out of his fingers as he casts Disintegrate.
Does he say, I am the Senate? Disintegrate.
the Senate.
Disintegrate. What does that do?
No,
What does that do?
And then I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Oh, shit.
God, Everin really is a. He's got major Palpatine vibes.
Yeah.
19.
But youthful.
Fails.
He's got
Yeah.
a youthful. Yeah, like in Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
He's not that youthful in Phantom Menace.
Right.
Menace.
Is it a ranged spell attack? Oh, it's just DC. Never mind.
It's a save, yeah. That is going to be 70 points of force damage.
70?
7-0 is a level 6 spell.
Whoa.
And it's an all or nothing spell.
Okay.
Do you take the full 70?
Yeah, it's force damage.
Beautiful.
I don't
And
think that's beautiful
with
at all.
that, he also is able to blink step.
I'm not at 13, by the way.
What are you at?
I'm at 4.
I did miss 1 or 2 attacks
That's okay.
What is Blink Step?
where he takes a step and you watch him do the same kind of thing that you've been seeing these vines do whenever you hit them, where he seems to walk into the Fae for a second and then reappear behind the Delight Node.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And
No,
that's
thank
going to
you.
end his turn. Marlis,
No.
you are restrained, so you can still make an attack if you want.
But I can't
You just
move.
can't move, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Right, you're like,
So if you want to make an attack from there,
okay.
if that reduces you to 0, you
Die.
die
Yeah, I know.
instantly. Holy.
I know. I'm well aware.
I thought we got you out of this pickle.
Yeah, so did I. Now we're back back, and I haven't even hit the node yet.
Oh my god. We gotta get you hitting this node.
The node is the bigger problem right now, right?
Everin just did 70 damage. in her
Evan
head.
just almost insta-killed me.
Okay.
And who knows how many more level 7 spells or 5 spell he has.
Let me.
And that's where we're going to end.
I would.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you
I'm
at
going
least into
to
death
attempt
throes.
to banish Everin.
Nice.
Did banish Ephron?
Yeah.
You got
You
it.
have to touch.
Charisma.
Do I have to?
It's a
Does
touch.
it
It's a
say
touch.
touch?
But you could try to touch the node.
But I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both
They're
too far
restrained.
and restrained.
What about my tentacle? No.
No.
I can't do it. I was desperately
Even,
looking.
even with spell sniper. it'd
What
only
do
be
I
30
have
feet.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful? Okay. Let me see.
Might be 30 feet, but yeah, still.
Yeah, the being
he-
stuck kind of messes everything up.
Yep.
Like all of my stuff.
Guess you shouldn't have gone stuck, Nicole.
You try to break yourself out.
Yeah, dexterity, right?
She says, charmed as fuck by the beautiful, sexy monster that is Lord Everin's snowman simulacra.
Fine. Yeah. I'll try to break out.
You
Go
got
for
it. It's going to be a dexterity or a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, an athletics or an acrobatics check.
13. 17.
17. Just succeeds.
Okay.
As you break yourself out of the vines.
Doing fine.
That uses your action, but you still have a bonus action and you have your movement now.
I mean, I'll go up to the node and slap it. That's all.
Sure,
I
you can
got.
slap it from here if you don't want
No,
to.
I would like to get closer.
You got it.
I have a secondary plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
25? 25 hits.
4.
It takes 8 points of cold damage.
Nice.
Did that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Luminaria.
Yes. I'm going to my bonus action activate my tattoo, my starry form. I start to glow with a beautiful little cup chalice, and I boop Noxie Poo on the nose, and I give him. Let's see, how much health are you gonna get? 46 health back.
46.
Yes.
Nice.
Brings me back to 50.
That's
I'm still
and
raging.
then I
though.
also give with my tattoo. How much is it? Okay. Ooh. 15 plus 5. An extra 20 health. Nox.
What's up?
20 more?
Another 20 health.
Oh, great. You gonna
Well,
break
there,
out?
there. He gets back everything that I just took away from him.
Just about. I lost 4. But if you did it again, I would instant die. So please don't.
Anything else, Luminaria?
I just wipe a little sweat and I go,
Thank
doing
you.
fine. Avoid the vines.
Thank you.
I end my turn.
It's the dumbest thing I ever made, and it's really stuck.
It's stuck forever.
It's
It
really
is.
stuck.
You hear a boom against the door right behind Nox and Marlis there.
Oh, great.
An axe head comes through the door. And then you see right on the other side an orc reach in with his fingers trying to pry it open, can't quite get it.
Is his name Johnny?
Yeah.
Here's Johnny!
Kind of.
You hear a few more
later right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
come running up behind him. You see fighters behind him, not another orc. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
That's fair.
Oh,
That's very fair.
Sheerb.
I'm
So thank
scared.
you all so much.
Me, I'm
Thank
too.
you
I'm scared
guys.
as well.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Have a great
Have a
night.
fantastic night, and we'll see you.
I hope you watch a lot of stressful television.
Yes,
From
please.
now
Like
until
this.
next week.
like this.
Right.
All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Same bat place, same bat time.
Later, Skatrons.
Yeah. Bye.